Never
Kansas?
threatened to
Bitch, dude.
never threatened to kill like a juvenile.
Never.
Yeah.
You there, young citizen.
I have never shot a child goblin with an arrow, dude. Let's
Listen,
just put
baby,
it that
that's a
way.
goblin. It's like that comic, dude. Oh my god, I've killed. They're evil creatures. What do you mean? Not all of them.
Hey, to be fair, Dad Goth didn't know. All right.
Yeah, you made
Yeah, he
that
just
statement.
fired an arrow just wildly
indiscriminately
into the dark.
movement in the dark. I saw.
Just war crimes.
Remind me
They
not
don't count as long as you made an uh-oh.
The old.
Remind me not to go to the shooting range with that guy.
What's that movement over there?
Zuni, wasn't it like 3.5 edition D&D where like racism was baked in? Like if you hated something, like you could keep fighting more and more. Like what?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Oh my
Like
God,
the
this
game's
motherfucker's
gotten
bringing Jim Crow into this.
the game in the newest version. I forget what it's code named or whatever, but they're coming out with basically a new version of D&D that's supposed to replace 5e, but it's all backward compatible. But it is way more like
Intricate.
you can't. I don't. It's way more broad in your character creation and NPC creation, meaning that not every goblin is evil, and so on and so forth, and that's all baked into the game. They've been
That's
kind
all
of
it
going
is,
away
dude.
from that into more of a acceptance California culture type vibe with it.
The Bramby rule, huh?
Yeah, I mean it. Yeah, it is what it is. It's the
Yeah,
world
because
today.
I know that was like a whole big thing at some point where it was like, yeah, we're not gonna have like evil creatures anymore, right? It's like an orc, but it's it gets its own alignment, right? It's
Exactly.
an individual.
That's the new thing. That's the
Yeah.
new thing. Yep. So, but it is what it is. They also did away with like certain races are stronger than others. So you know how when you did character creation, you picked whatever class you wanted, and it had certain bonuses to certain things. They did away with all that.
Oh, that's kind of I mean, that's.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell me right now that Doza also has relentless endurance?
He can if he would like. I think they did
I think
away
I
with
want
those.
it, dude. I don't know what it is, but I think I want it.
I think it's basically you get to skill up 2 stats and you get a feat now is the new thing. And then there's probably new feats like Relentless
What
Endurance.
about
So
feat?
anybody can get that.
The old
kind of feat.
California cringe, we call that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It is what it is, man. Wizards of the Coast is
It's cool,
in
like
California.
being a fucking wood elf has like some neat things that a wood elf might have. Like it does feel a little silly that it's like, yeah, just fucking pick whatever. But I guess it is what it is. It's
Now
also
they're
like.
an urban elf, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
Alright,
now
so-
you have more creativity that you can exercise within your character creation.
Right, I guess that's true. Yeah, it goes both ways on that front. That now you don't have to feel like you have to play a certain way, just because you wanted to play a certain race.
The old metagame, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Metagame
Alright,
got
so-
Zada killed. Just FYI.
Yeah.
Indeed
Yep.
it did. Nice going,
Your
Zodic.
DM is harsh on metagaming.
So I've been told.
That was,
I mean-
that was just as written. I didn't expect you guys to go in there with only 2 of your 6 people.
Nice
That-
going, Zodic.
And technically, it wasn't Zuni that killed me.
Mm-hmm.
Really makes you think.
It really be your own Zodic.
You
Zodic,
could
how much
definitely
health do you
say-
have? I have 7 HP. All right, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
And then run.
I'm gonna Missy step out, dude.
Good luck with all that.
Yep. Have a good day.
You got this, bro. Pats on the back. Runs away.
1 sec.
Oh,
Man,
Aaron,
this
I know,
Cowboys
I'm trying
Bucks
to-
game is a real barn burner right now.
I'm trying to remember the name of that movie. Oh, it was called Kong Fury. It was like... It was on Netflix for a little while. Hold on. Oh wait, is this the whole movie? It's on YouTube, bro. I got you.
Ooh.
Little
'cause it's
daddy
a-
daughter movie session tonight.
It's literally only 31 minutes long.
Oh, when down
TV
goes
show.
Brady.
It's hilarious though.
How much football can you watch in one day, Zoza?
The hell kind of question is that?
All of it. All the footballs. All right.
Well,
So last time you guys, after Emerald Outpost was occupied by maimed virulence, you plotted your escape. You decided to take the townsfolk and make a break for it during the cover of night. But unfortunately, you were spotted by the insurgent leaders and a battle ensued.
The insurgent leaders.
Rip Sildar. He's a
Or
goner.
whatever the homie.
Yep. You took the refugees from Emerald Outpost to Amon, where you left them to set up camp outside of the city. Made your way to the Laughing Lamia, where you rested for the night. And leveled up to 6. So if you guys haven't done that, do that now. So you wake up today. It is Amon. You make your way kind of downstairs into the main tavern area. Again, it's this kind of big open common room with a large well in the center. And it's fairly lively for morning, especially compared to what you're used to at Emerald Outpost. But it's one of those places that is has patrons around day and night type situation. What do you want to do today?
First things first. I feel a lot stronger. Onion, put them up, dude.
all right, kid.
What is
Cast
it
guidance on
again?
Onion.
Athletics check? Is that what it is?
Athletics.
Or
Athletics.
athletics. All right, crack my knuckles first. Get a good
Kansas
night's
is
sleep.
throwing all the mugs of ale onto the floor for this occasion.
Just wipe the table off.
Yeah.
Alright. First thing in the morning. Let's fucking go, dude.
Get fucked!
Nope. Wait. You're getting better. You're putting up a little bit of a fight before you see this grin creep across Kansas's face, and she just slowly lowers your knuckles down onto the table.
Uni, I have a quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
So I have an item that gives me +1 to ability checks. Would that be an additional +1?
I think I baked it into your character sheet, right?
You might have.
What do you get it from?
The Stone of Good Luck.
What? Aaronite says, what?
To ability checks, right?
Yeah, it's +1 to ability checks and saving throws.
There is a global modifier, which I thought I added in, but I did not. So yeah, +1.
Okay, the only reason why I'm asking is I want to know if this would be the time that I would break the table.
No, you're probably gonna have to natural 20 that boy to try and break a table. These
Throw me to the
these
table.
tables at this place are very sturdy. They've seen many a bar fight.
Doza, you're not coming into the well with me today.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's fine. It's probably for the best, dude. I'd probably get you killed.
Yeah, I
Then
mean, with
who am I gonna
that
roll with?
performance, I don't know if I can trust you to watch my back.
Dog, that
Alec?
was a 20.
Oh, you want me to roll?
No, I trust you. You're
Oh,
coming
okay,
into
yeah.
the well today.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
I'm ready.
But we have to go to the Slayer's Take, wherever the hell that is.
We have to go get our money.
We do.
I added it to. Well, here I'll just do this. It's to every ability and
Saving throws.
saving throw.
Man, kickers are not having a good day today. Goodness. All right, let's go.
There you
Let's
go.
go get this fat loot,
Thank
dude.
you, sir.
No problem. All right, so where to?
I think the Slayer's Take is our first stop early in the morning.
Okay. So the Slayer's Take is located in the military district. It's just kind of up to the north of you guys, on this side of the river. So you kind of make your way outside of Abdar's Promenade, where you can see that there's merchants gathering for the day and things like that. People barking and crying with, fresh breads and things like that. Make your way kind of through the boundary line between districts into the military districts, where everything seems less decorated, more uniform, if you will. But eventually you make your way with Kansif and Valak knowing the way already. You make your way to what looks like this dark wood lodge. It has about It's about 3 stories high, decorated with dozens of tusks and claws and other trophies. There's a carved wooden sign that stands bolted to the top of the porch that says, "The Slayers take Guildhall" in the common tongue. Approaching the door, there is an engraving on the doorway, kind of pushed into the wood, that reads, "Here is where the hunters gather, keen eyes and blades at ready. We cease the unknown's cackling laughter. Our will is strong, our members plenty. We stand against the tide of darkness. We do the deeds few men can handle. Reap forth a trophy from the carcass. We are your strength. We are your candle."
This guy's like bounty hunters or something? Damn.
Monster hunters, dude.
Monster hunters, yeah.
All right, Valak. Let's go.
Well,
Yeah, let's. Because we got like dragon scales and shit.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you guys been a part of this? Long time?
This is our initiation.
Yes.
Oh, this is your first time doing it?
Mm-hmm.
I would say it was a rough success.
Mm-hmm.
It only cost us Emerald Outpost.
And 2 party members, but you guys don't have to worry
You
about
know.
that.
Neither
I
here
had a
nor
rough first
there.
time, Dadguth. What about this?
All right, so you walk up to the front door and kind of knock on it. There's this viewing door that opens up and an eye that kind of looks through at you before the door swiftly opens as another individual who's dressed in a makeshift leather hide armor, steps aside. You're all let in to the center of the room. You can see cast iron candelabras that are affixed to the rafters. Small candles flicker to light the interior. There's a long desk where a halfling male of muscular build sits, eagerly rubbing his hands together with features and light scars dotting his face and hands. He has red hair that shows kind of tinges of gray throughout it. He has this shifting smile that belies a youthful vigor as you approach. Ah, yeah, our trials. What have you brought for me today?
We have this fancy contract, some dragon scales, and a dragon horn.
And where are your sponsors? And who are the strangers that you've brought into the hall?
Yeah, so
Long story.
yeah, so our 2 sponsors are dead because the dragon that we killed's father came around, and then it followed us to the Emerald Outpost, which is like this quiet little peaceful village. And then the dragon decimated the whole village, and these are the people that helped us kind of get all these. Well, we had a bunch of like survivors. We saved them and all that fun stuff. But enough about that. Here's the contract, and the dragon's dead. Don't worry. The baby dragon, not the big dragon.
He takes the contract from your hand and kind of unrolls it and looks at it. And well, you did complete the contract, so I suppose you completed the letter of the trial, but there's no one left to vouch for your competency during the trial.
I mean, I can assure you that they definitely brought a dragon to Emerald Outpost.
Again,
They must have killed
who's the stranger that you've allowed into our hall?
These are like I said, the
We
Emerald
call ourselves the Order of the Vibes.
I was talking to your friend here. Thank you.
We need an intro theme like Team Rocket.
We have about 30 peasants, and well, they're now homeless because the dragon's father destroyed the Emerald Outpost. So they could definitely vouch for us if you want us to, bring some in here. But
Well, you have to understand. I don't know these individuals, so I can't speak to their competency. And how am I to know if they're a good judge of these things?
Listen, do we have a bag of dragon scales or not?
I don't know. Do you?
oh yeah,
Put it on the table.
All right, throw the dragon scales on the table.
Listen,
throw
we
the
have
horn
a
on the table.
paladin, dude. He's like the keeper of the money.
Hey,
They don't want to
are
hear.
these?
They don't want you to talk to them, Toast.
These are refugees you've brought with you, then?
no, these people helped us fight
And get the refugees out.
and get the refugees out. Yeah, we had to do some escorting of some civilians while the dragon lay waste to the poor Emerald Outpost. They're actually pretty competent fighters themselves.
interested in joining the take then?
Dagot has been like pretending to half ignore the conversation while he looked around. I'm guessing there's like a fair amount of trophies and things like that.
Oh yeah, you see like dire bear
I
heads
am
mounted to the
trying
wall.
my hardest to not look impressed and just be like, oh yeah, I mean this place.
The entire
fine.
interior is mounted
It's
with
like
all sorts of
it is what it
extravagant.
is. Like I've killed like all kinds of these things myself. Like I mean, it's not that really impressive. It's,
Do I see any trophies of
it-
hands anywhere or any other appendages?
There's like a paw of a creature or what might have been a paw. You're not sure. It's like got a large clawed, like a large hook on it. That looks like it had been part of an arm. That's the closest you get to a hand.
Those intensifies.
I'm gonna need you to not intensify. You're trying to hand in a contract.
So you're a competent hunter yourself. Then you would know then that hunting in this region is strictly disallowed by order of the law unless you are part of our guild. So if you are as competent as you say, perhaps joining our order would gain mutual benefit to us all.
all right. But I mean, not because it's a law, not because it's legal, but because it just gives me a better chance. I don't, you know, all these rules, your regulations. We'll see. But if I get to hunt super cool monsters and do it with people who are really good at it, then yeah, I think that would be interesting.
And the rest of you as well, I assume your kind of awkward friend speaks for you?
He's
I don't
very
even know
awkward.
this
But
guy.
Okay. Well, the pledge itself is it's a process, one that I cannot specifically judge upon myself. That would require me to go to my boss, the headmistress, my wife, Vanessa. I will see if she's available. One moment, please. And the halfling patters off down one of the hallways. So you take a minute to kind of look around, and you can see that there's a few hunters kind of just looking over at you, and it is in fact decorated as you would expect from a renowned monster hunting guild, with all sorts of trophies and things hanging from the walls. Large bearskin cloak on the floor, and there's what you think is maybe some type of crest made out of dragon scales or something hanging on one of the walls. It's a very impressive scene. But a few moments later, he comes back, and she says she would like to see you now. Follow me, please. And so you follow him back into the hallway, down past
Kansas
the
is
series.
grabbing the bag of dragon scales in a huff.
Okay.
And
Alright.
the dragon horn.
Yep. You gather up all your stuff and kind of head back down that way, past a series of doors, which some of them are half open, half ajar. You can see what appears to be bunks or rooms for rest. There are some shields and various old weapons set up as decor against the wooden hallways, down to a large, heavy door that looks like it's actually the red leather stretched across it and nailed across parts of the doorway with the branded symbol in the center, the same symbol that you saw adorning almost like a relief behind the Slayer's Take Lodge entranceway sign. As the door opens, the halfling pushes it aside. Please enter. She would like to talk to you.
I head on in.
And then as you guys try to, he allows Kansif and Balak through, and then stops the rest of you short, and says, just a moment. Let her have a conversation with them real briefly, and then I'm sure she'll make time for you as well. And he shuts the door. So as you two step inside, the interior is it's a soft, glowing, magical torchlight that fills the room from the ceiling. The entire large room is like this office or study. There's books and meticulously kept scrolls. At a glance, you can see they break down various creature types that talk about indigenous bestial creatures. Some talk about the anatomy of mythical or mystical beasts. This is from what you can gather, a research facility for hunting of any such creatures that would find their way near the vicinity of Amon. And they're waiting for you, not at her desk, but kind of leaning against it with her hands also at her back, similar to her husband. You see before you a very finely crafted dark brown and black studded leather, a small shoulder cloak fixed and tossed over one shoulder, kind of tousled brown hair, deep purple skin. This tiefling woman stands with bright white eyes with no pupils. Her tongue kind of flickers out of the side of her mouth for a moment like a snake as you enter, and she looks about you. Please, it would be my pleasure to talk with you for a moment. Thank you, husband. And he exits the room and slams the door behind him. My husband informs me that there were some complications that arose during your trial. Please tell me your story.
Well, we killed Venom Fang relatively easy. But then the dragon's father decided to show its face, and that was not a very easy task. So as we were trying to get to a better place to fight the dragon, our two comrades that we brought with us perished. We seeked refuge in a place called the Emerald Outpost, which dragon went to the outpost and then started laying siege to it. So me and Kansas, we found a group of adventurers who wanted to escort a bunch of civilians to safety. We banded with them, escorted like 27 civilians out safely. There was a pretty nasty half-elf that we had to deal with, but my axe made pretty good quick work of her. And now we're here.
And we have a bag of dragon scales and a dragon horn.
And our contract, of course.
Yes. So it's been a couple of days. I take it that the breath pouch was unattainable then?
Unfortunately, the breath pouch has decayed, along with the vials of blood. But we still have 10 dragon scales and a dragon horn.
I see. Might I see your contract?
Yes. I hand her the contract.
She kind of unscrolls it and then looks over it for a moment. Okay. Well, as is customary, we will, of course, honor your contract, and I would be willing to purchase those scales so that I can get them to somebody who might find use of those, as well as the horn. The contract itself, though, we will pay you for your portion, and then, as is customary, go ahead and turn over Aldor and Lucinda's portions to their immediate family for their final contract. And so that will be 1,000 gold pieces plus the cost of the horn, and which was I think about 650 gold pieces. And what is this? 10 or so pounds of scales.
Yep.
Call that another 500. So if you would, I will tell my husband to pay you out 2150.
Okay.
All right. Now, as to membership, this is a bit more problematic, as we typically require the sign-off from a more tenured member. I think I might have an interesting proposal, though. If you are able to lead a trial for these other potential recruits that you have brought with you, then perhaps we can consider you making it out of alive, and completing the contract is testament enough to your abilities. Is this a fair deal?
Honestly, I love the sound of it.
Yeah, I think
Do
that's... Yeah.
Excellent. All right, Merton, you can show them in, she says over you guys. And Merton opens the door and leans to the rest of you and says, "She will see you now, of course." So you guys are ushered into the room with everybody else. You can see Vanessa Sindriel, this tall tiefling woman. She walks behind her desk and sits down and says, "So you've expressed interest in joining our order. Thank you, Martin. Before you leave, 2150 to these two right here, please. Thank you. And take these scales and horn out of my desk. Thank you." And he kind of rushes over and grabs everything and heads back out. What was I saying? As you have expressed interest in joining our group, I have a little information to convey to you. So, most of our applicants to our humble family make it maybe a month or two before the wilderness takes them. Those that remain, well, they prove worthy of our business contracts. You would all be on trial by deed under my claim and authority. Should you agree to fulfill my request, indeed, you'll be given membership in our age-old tradition. And with membership comes access to food, and lodging, and room and board, training facilities, and simple arms can also be provided if you need them. She looks over you guys, but it appears you have armed yourselves fairly well already. Those that bear the insignia may also get a discount of supplies at Gilmore's Glorious Goods. Most importantly, though, yes, he's one of our corporate sponsors. I believe it's 10%.
This video brought to you by Gilmore Shop.
Most importantly, though, you will then have access to our bounty contracts. To specify, we don't just hunt beasts or creatures. A large part of what we do is harvest from our marks requested components: blood, eyes, teeth, organs, etc. We receive orders from all across Exandria. Many of the scholars or seers or mages that you've encountered have ordered from us specifically required components. For you see, the most powerful magics within nations require a focus or sacrifice of some kind. Many of these require pieces of the creature. So many contracts are from very high-paying clients that have better things to do than to spend their time skulking about in the forest seeking giant toenails or whatever such thing. There's a lot of money to be gained. Should you be up for it, I would ask that you take a contract, complete it, and return. That is all. Nothing more. Do you accept? She looks
Yes.
over you guys. Looking at the rest of you guys for nods or acceptances.
110%, dude. Speak on behalf of Dad Goth.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cup is in.
Paying GOP, dude.
Zuni, this whole time, could I have been a cat, like sitting on Dad Got's lap?
Sure.
Excellent. Then the cat now.
She kind of looks at the cat for a moment and says, "Is this another applicant or a pet?"
It's an
It
out.
seems
He's
to
a
nod
pet.
and understand.
He likes to throw javelins, but yes, he's a pet.
She ignores you and looks at you, Valak.
Oh, yeah, he's our humble druid friend. He loves rocks and riding in the
Being
sky.
ridden.
Excellent. She stands up and kind of scratches you behind the ears every night and says, "Excellent. Then you will be on trial as well. 6 in total, it seems. Your trial will be led by Valak and Kansif for this go-round. I shall look over our extended contracts and decide what is your test for tomorrow. Go. Return to me in the morning, fed, armed, and ready to set out. Now, be gone. I have business to do." And she stands up, giving you kind of the Midwest whelp.
Just better be hitting the old dusty trail.
I'm gonna get up and rub on our legs, and then.
Thank you,
I
headmistress.
think it's about time we take off.
We'll be on our way. Yeah.
Excellent. See Merton, by the way, he will have your gold.
Onion, you
So
want to
you-
just split it in half?
Yeah.
All right. I
You
think
guys
it's
should arm wrestle for it.
1075.
I don't need to arm wrestle my bro.
Yeah.
They're death rolling their GDKPs. All right, so you guys make your way up to the front desk, and Merton has a case set out for you that he opens up and turns it around to you. It does contain stacks of gold pieces. He says, feel free to count it if you like, but it's all there.
I
believe
trust you.
Yeah, I believe you.
Very well. So are you coming back tomorrow for
Yeah, we'll be here
trial? Or?
tomorrow.
Yes.
Excellent. This will be. I can't wait to see what she has in store for you.
I can't wait either.
Well,
I don't know if Dad
we
goes
will-
up for it.
He kind of has a grin and kind of looks over at you. Well, yeah, I don't know if he is either, but he's quite the hunter that he says he is, then that should be no problem. I mean, kind
Do
of
you,
grins.
do you have any idea what some of the active contracts going on are right now?
Oh, I don't want to speculate. It's up to my wife Vanessa to decide, of course. Oh, don't tell her I told you she's my wife. The hunt mistress. It's up to her.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's set out, dude.
All right. So you guys make your way outside with your new chest of 2,150 gold pieces. Where are you off to?
Time for the shopping spree. I think that's right. Everyone wants to go shopping now.
We could do that. We could try and find somebody at least tangential to the Lord's Alliance to report everything that went on.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you think about it, if we get into the Slayer's Take, then we get a discount at the magic shop. So we might just want to hold on to our gold until then, you know.
That's a fair
Not to
point.
mention, we'll have even more gold after doing this contract.
This guy knows how to work the sales. He's
Just
got
telling you.
You could also try and bargain with Gilmore and say, hey, we're like on trial. Could we pay you now, and then if we complete our trial and get our mark, then come back and get a refund? Something like that. I don't know.
No.
Is he trying to set us up right now, guys?
I'm just saying, if you think it would be easier to complete a trial with these magic items you plan on purchasing, that's an option. You can always try and convince anybody to do anything. It's D&D.
No,
Way
I'm
to
down
get
for,
to-
for either, any option.
We're gonna get to Gilmore, and Zodic's actually the manager for the day, and yeah, I'm not letting you borrow this for the day, alright? No.
Who's got this?
Got a couple coupons on deck. Yeah, do we want to go to the shop? Do we want to... I don't know. Like I said, we could try and speak to somebody else, and then the only other stuff was the well, I think, right?
It seems perhaps more pressing to report on the Emerald Outpost because we have no idea what's going on there right now.
I think that's valid.
Do any of you know somebody who is in the Lord's Alliance or somebody that you could try to report to?
I think the idea was we were just trying to find someone who was like in a government position to be like, hey, the last 24 hours you lost an outpost.
We're in the military district. Maybe the Slayer's Take could at least point us in the right direction if we
Would I
could
have any
rewind
contacts
walking
from the
out the door.
soldier days?
Oh, there you go, dude. Soldier Doze.
My veteran days.
Thank you for your service, by the way.
Thank
I
you.
haven't said that today.
You
Sorry,
have
I had to
it,
kill
so
a
I
bug.
appreciate it. Would I have any old friends or contacts from like an old
Or even just some like knowing where to start in this city. I
Yeah.
don't know what your background is in terms of like connection to Amon, but maybe at least having
like
a
an old
sense.
sergeant or platoon leader or something like that, or somebody?
You could certainly try to like access the Black Bastille in the military district, which is, or one of the training grounds or something like that.
I can't remember if I was honorably or dishonorably discharged.
Yeah, or yeah, that's a who knows.
You'll probably find out once you go back in there. We'll see, right?
Or
Whatever's
you would know that it is not uncommon for soldiers and people in general to head to the Laughing Lamia, especially in the evening for drinks and such. So you might be able to connect with someone there in the evening.
Well, it's been a while, but I seem to recall a bunch of old soldier buddies hanging out at this spot over here in the evening. After a long shift, maybe we could start there this evening.
Sure.
Yes.
Well,
So anything you guys want to tackle during the day, or are you heading back to the Laughing Lamia now and just killing time till evening?
I mean, there's the beach right there.
There's a beach right there. Dude.
I think we burned a day off, honestly.
Do we want to swing by Gilmore's at least and see if
I
we
mean,
can?
yeah,
talk?
let's.
Yeah.
I mean, we got time to kill, right? We may as well. We can at least
we
win.
got a whole day. We woke up at the Laughing Lamia, and now we would just be going back to the Laughing Lamia. So.
Crushing
like an hour later. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
An
Hour
all
and a half.
day, dude. Let's do it.
All right. So to Gilmore's then.
Yes.
All right. So you guys make your way to Abdar's Promenade, which looks like that.
The vibe, dude, immaculate.
It is the largest central section of the city where most of the mercantile itself seems to have gathered and been a serious conglomerate where business in the city happens. As you walk across the main thoroughfare, you make your way to a wide single-storied building that is Gilmore's Glorious Goods. Of all of the various shades of brown and red and brick that make up all these buildings, Gilmore's Glorious Goods contrasts them pretty heavily. It's presented in fine, deep, and blue and purple fabrics and this vibrant paint scheme. The entranceway is not a door, but a series of like hanging beads and large cloth drapes that are gently falling to be brushed aside as you enter. It's not as big as you remember or recall, seemingly. You've been here before. But as you guys kind of make your way across the street and inside, as you step through the front door, you remember why. Much like the TARDIS, the interior of Gilmore's Glorious Goods is bigger on the inside than it appears on the outside. There is a magical enchantment based within this building where the interior is actually a 2-story, much larger place of business. Immediately the smells of incense and fine perfumes assault your nose like this terrible medieval Sephora. So there is a series of magical flickering ever-burning candles that adorn sconces along the walls. You can see there are glass cases set out in the center of the room. There is a long wooden bar on the far end, which has itself its own beaded curtain, which is closed. And there are 3 employees of Gilmore's Glorious Goods in their ceremonial blue and purple robes that match the exterior, staring about, while there are a number of other possible customers that are looking about. There are numerous bookshelves along the walls. You can see there is, next to the stairway on the left side of the floor, there's an herbalist who specializes in dried herbs and sales in that regard. You haven't been upstairs yet in this complex today. You went up there last time, but you are now standing back in the comfortable, although slightly offensive to your senses, interior of Gilmore's Glorious Goods. On the far back side, there's that very long, well-crafted dark wood desk that's adorned with what looks like small alchemical components. There's some books stacked up. There's a small embedded glass case that seems to have a couple items that are under this purplish maroon velvet piece of material that's covering them. And there's a bell sitting at the center of the desk. Behind the desk is that beaded curtain with strips of material that blocks the back room. Welcome to Gilmore's.
Hell yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
Before I do it, does anybody have any interest in these gauntlets of ogre power? They make your strength 19 right off the bat.
Yes, for arm wrestling.
No, not for arm wrestling.
Unfortunately, my strength is already 19.
Yeah,
so-
and I know Nides is too. So okay, cool. I'm gonna sell these.
I also mine's 11 way.
What, did you want it? You want the strength?
I don't.
I'm gonna sell these. I also have those handful of ritual items that I almost sold but didn't.
Do we still have those anal beads?
We should have the anal beads somewhere. He's got them stored somewhere. He's got them tucked away.
I'm a cat still, so you know there's some.
I don't like that at all. I'm gonna look to sell the gauntlets of ogre power, the ritual items I have, which is like the censer, the knife, and the chalice. And I've got a little bit of a shopping list.
Okay. So the 3 people in the store seem to be attending to other people. There is that open desk in the back with a bell on it.
Yep, I guess I will stride right up there.
All right, so you ring the bell?
Yep.
All right. So as you hit the bell, one of the employees who was helping somebody else looks around and goes, I'm sorry. And you see this half-elven woman in thick spectacles who is currently stepping over to try and stop you. This is Sherry, who you remember from your last visit. However, the beaded curtain swishes open with this grandiose gesture of one slightly meaty hand stepping out in his fine gold-trimmed purple robes, his longish, thick black coarse hair pulled back in a nice ponytail, smoothly shaved face with a slight hint of a braided goatee that dangles about 3 inches from his chin. As the hand swishes open, the man says, I'm sorry, am I being summoned?
I could also work with one of your employees. I mean, I don't know. Hello.
You see
Not on,
as-
Kansas is sweating right now.
You see as the half-elven individual with the thick spectacle, Sherry, comes over and says, it's okay. And then Gilmore says, no, it's okay. I can assist, certainly. How can I be of service? And you see Sherry just kind of and sigh and step back off to the side.
I don't know what I just did to Sherry, but I feel bad about it. I have these items to sell.
No, excellent. And who might you be?
I'm Dadgoth the Ranger.
Dadgoth the Ranger. It's a pleasure to meet you. He extends his hand out for you to kind of do that thing where his hand is there and you put your hand kind of fingers pointing downwards on it, almost like he's going to kiss it or something. It's kind of an awkward thing.
Yeah, okay. Cool. I'm with it.
And he says, so let's see what you've got here. What did you bring to sell?
The gauntlets of ogre power, and then just like the ritual censer, the ritual knife, knife, and then the ritual chalice that I picked up in the Cragmaw Castle.
Okay. So you watch as he, there's like this flicker of arcane energy in his eye as he waves his hand very gracefully over the items. And he stops for a moment and hovers over the gauntlets and says, interesting. These other baubles, they are not necessarily something that I typically deal in, but I could make an exception if you're looking to shop as well. These gauntlets, however, how much are you looking for?
Simple old Dadgoth, he shrugs. I have no idea. What are you willing to give me?
Oh, let's see. I could give you 2,000 gold pieces for them, he says.
That sounds fantastic, thank you.
Excellent.
Man, he was lowballing you.
Do not care. And old dad does
No inside check, nothing. That sounds great. Got it.
That sounds great, dude. What am I gonna? I don't know how these.
2,000 gold pieces. Great. Is that store credits? Are you shopping today?
I am, but I don't know.
He wants
if
the
I'm gonna-
gold, not store credit.
I want the gold, not store credit.
And who are you, my ruggish friend?
I would be the one helping these new Slayer take initiates on their mission.
Excellent. You know that, of course, that you get a 10% discount if you show your brand.
Wait, what?
Your brand that you receive for being a member of the Slayer Stake.
Oh, about that.
Unfortunately, we have not received our brands yet. We will be fully initiated once we get these bozos finishing their contract.
Well, unfortunately, I cannot extend the contract or extend the discount to the Slayer Stake, and unless you have
we're
the brand.
good for it though, Gilmore.
Well, if you're good for it, then you can pay retail price, of course. He says with a grin. And you might be. I'm Sean Gilmore, owner and proprietor of this fine establishment.
I am a lawful good doza, former soldier.
Lawful good doza. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you for your service, I suppose.
Oh my God! Thank you. You know what? I will pay retail price. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? I don't hear it enough, and it really means a lot.
Well, Dadgoth dear, why don't we take a moment, have you shop around a bit, and then we'll settle up the tab at the end, as opposed to giving you the gold now and then you just giving it back to me when you buy perhaps our bracers of archery. He gestures over to a case beside him that has these beautifully crafted archery bracers in them.
Oh, dude, I'm just Dadgoth is a sucker. He's not a city boy, dude. He's false trap. Doesn't even think about it. Cool. Yeah, like I say, I have a couple things in mind. I don't know if anybody else wants to sell stuff too, and or where we want to start. But
Why don't I come around, Sherry? See to the desk. I can take a few moments to show our new friends around. He gives her a wink. Dadguth, let me show you around. And here we have the braces of archery, and he kind of grabs you by the arm and starts ushering you around. Have you seen my longbows? They are quite immaculate.
I do like a good longbow. How much are the bracers?
The bracers. You see a sticker on them that says. There's like little white tags in front of each item. The bracers themselves are sitting on like this velvet pillow behind a case with a tag in front of it labeled 750 gold pieces.
Very nice. I actually am looking for maybe a pair of matching cloaks for me and my druid pal over here. Do you happen to have the Nature's Mantle?
The Nature's Mantle. I do, in fact, have a few of the Nature's Mantle. They're hanging on a rack upstairs, if you will, and she kind of tugs at you to step over onto the carpet, which you know is a carpet of flying. And then he... Are your friends joining us, Daga?
You ask my friends.
I'll with them.
The cat walks onto.
Little George.
Kansas is still sweating and staring at the floor.
All right.
Nosebleed like in the animes, dude. Just horny as hell.
The rest of you guys are just standing off to the side, awkwardly taking in the scene that is Gilmore's Glorious Goods. As
Talk to the herb dealer.
yep. So
See if I can
we'll
buy
deal with that
an
in
eighth or
just
something.
we'll deal with that in just a minute. The rest of you guys step onto the carpet, and Gilmore says a magic word under his breath, and the carpet begins to lift up. He says, "The carpet is, of course, for sale as well, if you find yourselves in need. Here we are. You step onto the carpet, brings you up to the second story, and then you walk down. It kind of creates a little staircase for you to walk down onto the second story, and up here you see, racks of armor and cloaks and just all the finest magical armaments are up on this level. There is weapon racks on lining the outside of the walls, and then hanging on the walls you see bows and halberds and all sorts of stuff, just kind of hanging on the walls on the upper level. The Nature's Mantle, it was here. I only have one of them in stock. 400 gold pieces for it. I can, of course, pop into one of my other establishments to see if there is a second, if you would like it. It would take me a few minutes, of course.
Let's put a pin in that. I'm gonna hold on to it, and I'm gonna hold it up to Aaronite the cat as if I was like sizing it, but I assume it's for a normal humanoid and not for a cat.
Yes.
But just getting it up in front of him, checking it out, seeing how Aaronite would look in it.
It looks like it would completely envelop him.
Yep, just like I thought it would. So then, with the only what was the other thing? Oh, Zuni, I'm guessing that the mantle and what was the other? The bracers. Those are some things I attune to, right? The horn of silent alarm, is that something I would attune to, or is that like an item?
I don't know. I need to look it up.
Dunny, I got a question. When Aaronite is in an animal form, does he still speak common, or does he just speak the?
He can understand it. He cannot speak.
Okay.
He just meows.
He can just meow. Gotcha.
Yeah. Horn of
And
silent.
neigh when Dad got this riding him.
No, it does not require attunement. The horn does not. So.
Oh, sorry, it does not.
It does
Okay,
not.
so that's just like an item I could sort of have on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a horn of silent alarm?
Yes, I have a couple of them actually. If you would like, they are back downstairs.
Cool,
You got a
let's-
shopping list, dude?
Dude,
Are we-
I had to get.
Are we
yeah.
taking the cloak then? and the
Yeah,
bracer?
let's grab those two. Yeah. I'll leave a slot in that case. Okay, cool. I'm good with my haul, as it were.
Bracers were 750.
Yeah, so 1150.
Cloak 400,
Yep.
and then the horn is
yeah, and
85.
then 85 on top of that. Yeah.
Okay. So he takes you back downstairs. Is there anything else that the rest of you would like to look? What about you, little druid?
I'm gonna turn back into a human.
Ooh. A Ganassi. I haven't seen one of you in quite some time. How are you?
Yeah.
Friend? What's your name?
What'd you say?
And he says to you, I haven't seen a Ganassi in quite some time. How are you, friend? What's your name?
My name is Knight, and Dadgoth and I are best. We met in the, and we've been
Well,
kicking ass and taking names ever.
Kicking ass and eating ass, baby.
That's an incredible
Yo.
story. I'm not sure how it's relevant to our conversation, but good to know, if you will.
Yeah. My mom, she had a famous chain of inns growing up, and I've always wanted to own an inn, but it's never
Dadgoth,
quite,
does he
never quite
overshare
come
like this
to.
all the time?
Not always. He's a real hot and cold with people, I would say.
Excellent. Well, maybe one day your dreams will come true, Aaronite.
Maybe, probably not, but
In the short term, are you interested in purchasing any of my fine wares?
oh, of course. I've got a gold bracelet to sell, and I've got some elven chainmail to sell as well.
Does it still have the blood on it, or did you wash it out?
Well, let's take a look. Let's head back down to the desk and take a look at that. And at this point, when you guys hop back on the carpet and descend back down, he waves over to Sherry. Sherry, can you keep track of all this for me? We are purchasing those gauntlets of ogre power for 2,000 gold pieces. Do you think that there's anything that we can do with this, this ritualistic, goblet and censer or anything? She looks it over and says, I don't know. I suppose we could attempt to resell it to like an antique shop or something. I don't know. Well, these gentlemen have agreed to purchase several things, so let's try and do the best we can. What were those worth, Dagga?
Sorry, say it again.
What were the other items that you had worth?
So the ritual stuff.
Yep.
That is 330 GP.
Okay. And 2,000 for the gauntlets. All right, what do you have, Aaronite?
I have a gold, which is supposedly worth 90 gold. And then I want to sell the elven chainmail that I looted off my good friend.
Yep. So he offers you 300 Dagoth.
Cool. Done.
Done. All right, and he offers you 75 Aironites.
Oh,
for the bracer. And elven chain. He says that the elven chain is actually interesting. I had a customer in here looking for it not too terribly long ago. It is not magical per se, but it does have interesting properties to it. I think that we could sell this. How does 2,000 gold pieces sound?
that sounds a
Excellent. Okay. All right, and what were you interested in purchasing? Sherry, keep track of all this, please. By the way, you know how I get.
I'm looking for an ion stone of in.
Ooh, an Ioun stone.
Well,
much
didn't
is
we
that
get one of? Did we get one of those, or we got?
It
some
wasn't a
kind of
wisdom
stone?
one, though,
It wasn't
apparently.
the one you needed. Okay, that as long as we got that accounted for.
It was like a +1 armor one or something, which I mean, still
Yeah.
nice.
While Zuni does his thing really quickly, I'll also remind you guys we got like 1,000 gold worth of jewelry off that half elf, and we got like 90 gold worth of gemstones off someone else we killed recently. So we should cash that in and figure out what to do with it too.
Do we have any diamonds from that? I forget.
I think
Maybe we
For,
can
like,
maybe we can exchange them for diamonds, dude. Just so I can have like a few battle reses on me.
yeah,
in case
just
something
on
like
deck.
that
Yeah,
happens. Yeah.
that's definitely not a bad idea.
Because I think I just have one right now that Onion, God rest her soul, gave me.
Mhm.
All right, so he says, I don't believe that I have one of insight. They're actually quite rare. I do have one of intellect, which is also quite rare, if you'd be interested in it. I could check with my other store, or I do have a friend who I could call and see if he would be interested, or if he has one.
Yeah, I'm not too interested in the intelligence one, but I mean, I don't mind waiting a bit for you to find out if you got him some.
Okay. Before I do that, though, spell slots. Ugh. Let me attend to your friends and see if there's anything else I need to go look for.
Sure,
I can
that's
send a message to Pumat Soul though, and see if he has one.
okay. I think all of our friends want to buy hats of vermin too, right?
Hats of vermin.
Do you have it? We want to kind
I
of
could
coordinate our
help-
outfit.
I suppose I could make some for you. They're not difficult enchantments. I don't keep any in stock because, quite frankly, nobody ever wants them.
Well, could you give us a quote maybe for those?
Quote for that.
I don't.
Gonna try to finance it.
It'd take me, 65 gold pieces worth of materials to enchant them. If you bring your own hats, maybe 50.
Guys, we're going hat shop. We can all get cowboy hats.
On.
Is
Hence
this
the monk code to wear hats.
again? If you would like, I can certainly reach out and see if one of my friends, if this is an urgent request, has maybe Pumatsol has one of those as well. But I kind of doubt it, to be honest. So you were interested in purchasing? Is it 6 hats of the vermin? Okay.
What does that do? Turn us into rats or something like that?
No, we can
it
pull rats.
spawns a rat or a frog or whatever, and that's it.
Nice.
All right. So for 6 of those, as he pulls out his magical calculator, 390 gold pieces.
Guys, I
Is that a commission then? Would you like me to
Please don't
have
make me
somebody
a hat.
start crafting those?
Save the money.
Onion, do you not want
I
for Kansas?
I'll lose my monk powers if I put on the hat.
Is that really?
Yeah, I actually can't wear
You
armor.
swore a vow never to wear hats.
I can't wear hats. I can't wear armor. Look at my guns.
You can wear the hat. You just can't wear actual armor. So
Fine, I can wear the hat.
items, but you can tell him that you can't, if you would like, and not have a rat on your head.
No, I want the frog on my head. There
Will
you
our Dragonborn Paladin be okay wearing a hat?
God.
You can make.
I can make frogs?
Yeah, you pull a frog.
Yeah, in honor of your favorite companion, Onion the Fang the Great.
Doctor on
Who
you.
betrayed us?
Thank
Oh
you,
my
Doza.
God.
That's Squire.
Who's that?
Some bitch.
Hey, you guys keep talking about this Onion person.
Yeah, she sucks, dude. We just gotta forget about her, man. I'm still looking at these herbs over here. I'm
You
window
see-
shopping right now.
This elderly gentleman behind the counter. Yes, how can I help you? What?
Oh, I'm just kind of
Herbs,
window
I-
shopping right now. Do you have anything to help you relax?
I no.
No?
Wait a second. No.
What about something to help you sleep?
I might have some dust that can make you fall asleep. Let me check. One moment, please.
Well, to save you a trip, do you have anything that helps you with nightmares or maybe causes hallucinations?
I'd probably know a guy.
No, I can't think of anything along those lines. I have this dust of disappearance, which I recently crafted. There's dust of sneezing and choking, if that's something you'd be interested in.
I could say.
Dust of deliciousness is makes everything you put on it delicious. I'm quite proud of that one myself. It turns even the baker across the street's food edible. I don't know. What, I guess, are you specifically looking for? He seems completely clueless that you're asking for drugs.
I'm looking for my friend Heroine.
I don't know anybody by that name. I'm sorry.
Man, that dust is delicious. What do? You just sprinkle it on something and then it makes it taste good?
So he also says, I do have reincarnation dust as well. I don't know if that would be something
We
you'd
don't
be
need
interested
that. That's useful. We don't need that.
Yeah.
Okay, no, dust of
Just
deliciousness then. Dust of deliciousness as he quickly turns to his magical Google. Dust of deliciousness is a very interesting item. We brought it from a friend of ours, Pumat Soul. He's very proud of it. But he taught us the recipe. It is he pulls out this little pouch and it has this reddish brown dust in it. He says, whenever you sprinkle this on any edible surface, it greatly improves the flavor. It also dulls the senses of the consumer. Which in-game turns gives them a disadvantage on wisdom-based checks for an hour.
Gotcha. What's the dust or revivified dust?
Reincarnation dust.
Or reincarnation dust?
So he pulls out, this one is quite good. It is he pulls out a small pouch with this purple dust in it. And he says, you sprinkle this upon the corpse of a dead humanoid, or a piece of a dead humanoid, I suppose, would work as well. The dust is absorbed by the remains, and if willing, the dead creature returns to life with a new body, as if by... Have you ever seen a druid cast reincarnated? It's very similar to that. Not really sure what form they'll come back as, but they will come back.
How much would one dose of that cost?
This sells for 3,500 gold pieces.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, well.
We're asking for drugs.
Yeah, that's true.
You took
okay.
3,500, right?
Yep,
35.
3,500.
Let's keep that in. I mean, a diamond is cheaper, I guess, relatively speaking, but that wouldn't be bad for like one of you guys to keep on just as like an extra.
Yeah, you don't need to have the spell itself, or
You're talking
like a
about
scroll almost.
the revivify spell, right? This has two advantages. One, it can be used after a minute. The revivify spell is quite limited in that sense. And two, you don't have to have any magical powers saved up in order to use the dust. So if you are tapped, if you will, for the day, then you can still use dust.
That's actually pretty dope, dude. That's that might be something we think about later on once we get a little bit more of a big bag, dude. Just an extra combat.
Yeah.
Res. Okay.
That's more than a combat res, right? Is there any limit to how long that thing's been chunked up?
Let me look at one thing real quick. Reincarnate. The reincarnate spell, he says. It says, provided the creature has been dead no longer than 10 days. The
Tight as
soul
hell,
will
dude.
form a new adult body that the soul can enter, if of course the soul is willing to return.
Do you have any dust of decoy?
Dust of decoy. I'm not familiar with this one. What are you wanting it to do?
Looks like it takes the shape of a snake monster when you pour it out, and it's like a taunt, like a combat dummy, and the monster's supposed to attack it.
Where did you hear about this? I'm not familiar with it.
Well, some of my old combat buddies used to mess around with it, and I don't know, it just kind of came to mind. What about leech dust?
No, I'm not familiar with that one either.
Oh my. Okay. Well, sir, I will keep.
Goes is browsing the homebrew forums.
Yes, yes, I am.
This guy's metagame.
I'm trying to see what other kind of dust are out there that like get a price check on it, dude. Well, sir, thank
Ask
you.
if they have any Colombian marching powder. Well,
Do you have any?
Finally speaking Gilmore's language.
They have dust of deliciousness, dust of disappearance, dust of dryness,
Does
sneezing
it
and
come with
choking.
$100 bill to absorb it,
No, it does not.
or a spoon and a lighter? Yeah. Well, I'll pass on the dust for right now until we. But that's really good to know, the reincarnation dust. It might be good just to have like one of the melees take, just in case. Okay.
I also have
Thank you, sir.
potions, of course. If you do need potions brewed, that's my realm as well.
We do need like a gang of potions. I don't think we have much, right?
We don't have
Again,
like
no,
any,
but-
dude. We are like completely
I
tapped
feel
out
like
on
we're tapped
potions.
out, right?
Yeah.
I think it was. Let's get some potions in the mix, unless anybody has an objection.
No.
Nope.
Ask
I'd
him
say
if
at
he
least
has
one or
any
two per-
absinthe.
Yeah, that exactly.
But not like the small ones, dude. We're kind of getting to like where probably graders
Yeah.
might be a little bit more beneficial for us.
The other ones are what, 50 for the regular one? Okay.
I thought the small ones were like
Yeah.
10.
I think they're 50 for the small ones for the healing
Potion of healing is 50. You can
Oh.
see he has a case pulled out now that has, he flips it open. It has 16 slots for potions in it, and the vials are drinking around. He's
This
standard
motherfucker's got a
potions
naughty
of
bag.
healing, 50 gold apiece. Here, if healing is what you're after, I do happen to have 2 potions of greater healing. I could craft you more, of course. Those are 150 gold pieces. And then he says, in this, and he reaches behind the counter and pulls out another vial. This is a superior healing potion. This is a superior healing potion. This one will be 750 gold pieces.
What other kind of potions would you carry? Like strength potions or?
Oh, sure, yes. I do have in stock. I do have a potion of cloud giant strength. If that's what you're interested in. I have potions of invisibility or potions of speed or of resistance or climbing. What would you like to try to do? If you would like to try and do it, I can probably make a potion for it.
I will do that, but he won't give me drugs, man. All right.
Doze, ask if he's got a potion for armor.
Yeah, that's why I was asking about strength, dude.
Well, if you are interested in strength, I do have a potion of cloud giant strength, as I said. Let me see the exact stats on those. Cloud giant strength it will set your strength to 27.
Oh,
baby. And now this will last for 1 hour. Yes. I do have some smaller hill giant ones as well. They are pretty common. They will set your strength to 21. I'm also not interestingly a frost, stone, fire, and storm giant toenails are quite difficult to come by. And he pulls out the vial of cloud giant strength. It is a transparent liquid that has a floating sliver of a fingernail or a toenail of some kind in it.
Well, how many? Do we just want to get the regular potions in, or we just want to tap out a stock of braiders, or what?
If we did one,
I don't know
healing
what we're-
potion, if we did
what
one
we're
healing
doing here.
potion per person, plus like both of his greater healing potions, it'd be 600 gold out of the college fund, which is about half of it. But that's not counting the stuff that we have to sell, which is the stuff like the jewelry and stuff I mentioned before.
Gotcha. Well, that's what I was wondering. If maybe we could exchange a few of those for like 1 or 2 more diamonds, and then do the rest for just cold hard cash.
Yeah, I think we should see if they've got such things.
Well, I'm fine holding off on it for right now until we figure out what else. You know, I mean, we can always come back, dude. And
So
we
no
still have a-
potions or
No, I think we're gonna. Yeah, definitely want to do potions. Hang on, I'm also trying to keep track of the couple different transactions for it. Yeah, so let's like one of the lesser healing per person, and then we'll have 2 of the greater healings floating in the group. Like, does that seem reasonable for 600 gold?
yeah, yes, and gold sounds.
No, I mean everybody else.
I'm sorry. I thought you were asking me if the price was.
No, not you, bud. You're good to go.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, that's
He
fine, dude.
starts
We've been really
Setting out 6 potions, assuming that you're gonna say yes.
never
All
heard
right.
some extra one, dude. Yeah, just for
Yeah.
a quick pinch. That's fine. I mean, I'm okay with it, dude. I just didn't know if we wanted to wait to see how much more we would get, but yeah, that's fine, dude.
I'm a me too.
Kansas is flashing back to when she had 1 health point in the battle and is nodding furiously at the health potion.
All right, let's grab that. I guess are we around with Gilmore and stuff like that at this point?
I assume that you guys have brought Gilmore over. He says, yes, I see you're taking in our alchemist, Albert. He is the best. And Albert says, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Al.
Hey, are you taking care of this all in one transaction, then? If so, it's 600 gold pieces for potions, Gilmore. Sherry, write down 600 for potions.
Put it on Dagot's visa.
Yeah, I got track of it, and I don't know if anybody else wants to. I mean, we still Gilmore. While we're here, we also have some other things to sell. If you're willing to take, work with us on this, because it's going to be kind of a big transaction, all said and done from our group.
What do you have?
We have some very fine jewelry pulled off a half elf that got turned into hamburger meat. And I lay that stuff out for him.
Jewelry is not really my game, typically, of course, but make a charisma check.
Oh, dude, me.
Oh, you didn't let me do the talking.
You're over here trying to buy weed from the old man.
Oh man,
Lawful
always
good.
had the best weed.
Where is it? Oh my god. This is how
It's a persuasion.
While Dad got this rolling, could I ask Gilmore if he has like a value rack or anything?
Value. You're funny. Everything in Gilmore's Glorious Goods is the highest quality.
You owe him.
Or like an overstock rack,
Well, I mean, if you are interested in making a deal, I could, of course, have a conversation. I mean, what kind of merchant would I be if I wasn't open to discussion? Just tell me what you like and what you're willing to pay, and we can discuss. Dagoth, unfortunately, I hate to say it, friend, but I've already agreed to purchase this golden bracer and these ceremonial things I really have no use for. I was, just being kind. I have no use for this jewelry.
Fair enough. You know somewhere we could sell something like this in Abnar's Promenade?
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of merchants along the street that would be interested in such things.
Tight. I'll look for a jewelry store.
What do you... So, Aaron, was there anything that you're interested in?
There are crazy items out there, I'm sure, but I don't think we can afford them. But like,
Yeah, it's never hurts to ask.
Hold on. A staff of the woodlands?
Ah, yes, the Staff of the Woodlands is quite good and quite rare. I do know, I keep track of all my very high quality items. I do know that I have one at my store in Wildmount, but I would have to go pick it up, of course. I believe we have the price set on that at 30,000 gold pieces. 30,800 to be precise.
That's a bit more than we can afford. I could offer you my friend Kansas. I think she wouldn't mind hanging out with you for a day or something.
Yeah,
Kansas.
I'm good for labor.
I appreciate it. I don't think I have much use for labor, but I am flattered. Yeah, no.
Are you looking for any
30,000
work done in general for your store that we could partake in or help?
Most of the work that I need around here would be gathering of various bits and bobs for making these items, and I contract all that through the Slayer Stake, unfortunately. Yeah, no work that needs to be done, of course. Make a persuasion check.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
You can try. Casting in front of Gilmore, and you see if he,
Well,
Just
I would
outright
cast it on
shuts
you,
you
Aaron,
down.
but I don't think you deserve it.
I mean, the best I could probably do is just 30,000 flat for the staff, if that's
Jesus
more
Christ.
within your price range.
It's still like orders of magnitude above what we can afford.
Yeah, so. You said, your friend mentioned that you guys were joining the Slayer Stake. Yeah, I'm sure you'll have plenty of money in no time. You can come back and see me, and if nobody else has acquired it, then it is yours.
Aaron eyes the staff, drool.
Ask him if he will honor the discount if we come back in like a couple days.
Well, that's what I tried to do, and I said like we were good for it, and then he said like,
Oh,
then you have
did
no
he? Oh
problem.
yeah. Oh yeah. He
He
shot.
wouldn't even look.
We haven't paid him anything yet, so I mean, we could just come back tomorrow maybe after we finish the trial, just buy the potions and then get the
out to
gear.
get me, dude. All I was trying to do was buy a little Afghan Kush. Help myself go to sleep.
You just said we're good for it. Like, I understood that, or Gilmore understood that to be, can we borrow all this gear to go on our trial? You didn't necessarily ask him for, the discount extension. or
small things,
repayment.
dude. Small things. Gilmore, will you honor this discount if we come back in a few days after we succeeded in our trial?
So you're saying you pay for the gear now, and then we refund you a portion of the transaction if you come back within, say, 3 days with your brand?
I think that's more than fair.
Make a charisma check. Persuasion.
Persuasion. God damn it. Sweet.
Even with an 8, my god.
I know, dude.
He rolled a natural 1. He says, "I think that could be arranged." Sherry, he kind of like hollers out, and Sherry's of course just standing right next to him with a notepad, writing all this down. Yes, Gilmore, I've got it right here. I will keep track of it and look for them in 3 days or less.
Sure, you just got a
Very,
very
very good.
fine loan shark to come after us if we don't pay up.
Well, you're paying now, of course. You would come back for the refund in 3 days or less.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Very well.
Yeah. Before we leave, do you have a bag of holding?
Yes, I do have many bags of holding. Let me go get them for you. One moment. I have a bag of holding. These, he comes back with the bag of holding, which I think you've seen before because of Cancer. It is 2,000 gold pieces, or if you're interested, I know your friend made it sound like you're on a bit of a budget. I also have handy haversacks, which are only 1,050.
Honestly, it may not be a bad thing to just kind of to have too, dude. I mean, just like essential shit, you know.
The handy haversack he pulls out is a backpack which contains like 2 side pouches, and he says, "This is quite. I changed this myself. It's quite interesting. If you open up the side pouches, they are extra dimensional spaces, similar to the bag of holding. They can't hold quite as much, but if you'll notice, he grabs a spear that is kind of off to the side." And lowers it completely into this backpack and then pulls it out. It contains 2 cubic feet of space for each of the side pouches. The main central chamber, of course, has more.
It's okay. I appreciate your lovely offer, but I'll pass.
Very well. If you change your mind, you know where I am.
Kansas has finally worked up the courage to speak. Gilmore,
Love you. Oh.
Yes, my dear.
do you have an Eldritch Claw tattoo?
That came out very quickly. I'm not sure what you said.
Eldritch
sorry.
Claw tattoo.
Tattoos. This is something that we just got into. We actually, my friend Pumatsul, I mentioned him earlier. He is the one who turned me on to this. We're still working on getting somebody up to speed. But I can bring him over. I'm sure that one of the Pumats is ready to, available if I pop over there. I needed to pop over there anyway to see if he had ion stones, and hats of the vermin. I did send a message while we were talking, and I got a message back that we don't have any ion stones of wisdom at our other location, and no hats of vermin, of course. But again, I can check with Pumat to see if he has them. I believe, I don't want to speak for him, but the Eldritch Claw, I think he was charging somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 gold pieces, or I'm sorry, 500 gold pieces for something along those lines. If you would like for me to fetch him.
Please.
Would he also have another one of the Nature's Mantles for Aeronite?
I can certainly ask, yes. So that is 6 hats of the vermin.
Aeronite, dude.
You're welcome. You'll thank.
Cloak, and then the tattoo. He would need to send one of his people here anyway for that. Yeah, let me send him a message and see if he is available.
I'll pay for the hats out of my own pocket.
All right, so Gilmore swooshes back in the back curtain and then leaves you leaves you alone with Sherry there. And Sherry says, "Is there anything else that I can get you guys while we're waiting?"
You've been complimentary.
No. No.
Big mine with 2 cream, 2 sugar.
You have anything
That's
for a big bad paladin that might be useful to him? Oh shit! Does this guy have night vision goggles? What are they called? The goggles of the night?
Yeah, we have goggles of the night for sure. If that's something you're interested in, just over here, and she gestures off to one of the cases with glass over them. The goggles of the night. Goggles of Night, they are labeled at 750 gold pieces. Your paladin friend, I don't know if he needs armor or weapons or whatever he'd be interested in, but I'm sure we have it if you would like it.
shields do you have?
Shields, interesting. We do have a couple of shields. So our +1 shields, if you're just looking for strictly enhanced shields, those are about 750 gold pieces. If you would like to step up to that to our +2 shields, those are about 4,000. I do not have any +3 shields currently enchanted, but we could certainly do that for you if you would like. We also have a neat artifact here called the Sentinel Shield. That one's 5,000 gold pieces, but it is pretty cool.
Yeah. So the
Any of
+1
those
is that
interest-
just like to your armor count?
Yeah, it is just force, so it gives you some additional armor.
That might be the difference between life and death, Ned.
But I don't know. I don't know if we can afford it. I think
We have that Ion Stone of like protection. We can...
Yeah, that's true. What's the deal with that thing? I didn't even look at that.
You produce the Ion Stone and show it to Sherry, and she says, the Ion Stone of Protection. This is not the most rare of the Ion Stones, but it is quite good. We could, offer you 750 gold pieces if you would like to part with it.
I mean we could trade that for my night vision goggles.
Dude,
Yeah, even trade across the board if you would like. The Iron Stone of Protection, it adds 1 to your armor class. It just protects you a little bit.
I'd be down for that swapsies, dude. Get you night vision finally. Get you rocking in the dark.
Yeah.
I mean, Nat, I have that spell. If we get some rubies, I can put like a flame on one of your items, so you always have a torch.
Like permanently?
Sherry speaks up and says, well, the benefit, of course, to having just the goggles is that they don't emit light per se, so I don't know if you're sneaking up on people, but sneaking up with a burning shield or
I
whatever.
mean,
you're
he's
gonna
also
put
wearing
on.
armor, though, and he's probably not gonna, win any stealth
That's
check.
true. He does clink around quite a bit, huh?
He's a clinker.
What would the shields? Could you do a even exchange for the shields?
Yeah, if you would like to.
Would you get more
the
use out of that? You think?
+1 shield was 750 as well.
I think the vision would be.
I mean,
I mean,
it would
I'm
be quality of
at
life for him,
18
dude.
AC. I mean 18 AC right now.
I mean, just to help him see straight up, dude. It may not be a bad idea. Just for
And
him
then
just
once
to...
we get a JOB, dude, like, and
he can always sell them later too, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
dude. I'm fucking like I said.
Yeah.
Whatever he thinks he's gonna get more use out of it. I'm down with it. I think it makes sense to get the night vision. It's been a thing we had to
it's
deal
been a
with.
problem for him.
man, they got
Yeah.
paid like
Yeah.
thousands of gold to kill.
Sherry
baby
chimes in and
dragon.
says,
The
Sure.
baby dragon.
Sherry chimes in and says, just so you know, all sales are final. If you do come back to us and wish to resell an item, there would be, of course, some depreciation. That would be factored into the sale price.
Just sell them to someone else, then.
What if we're
For night
members of whatever this thing
You
is trying to
just
be
loan
members
it.
of?
The Slayer Stake, the Slayer Stake affords you a 10% discount on all of our goods that you see here. So, if you return within 3 days, apparently Gilmore has said that you would receive that 10% refunded to you retroactive.
Yeah, I think let's do the night vision goggles. If
Okay.
that's okay.
So, selling 1 Ion Stone. For 750, and purchasing Goggles of the Night.
Is that something I have to add to my character?
Yeah, you will have to.
Yeah, there's probably a couple different things we're gonna have to swap
All right.
things out.
At this point, you see Gilmore come back, and walking behind him, you see this 7-foot tall creature with short brown hair, bushy, curly hair. His body is covered with this very fine grayish brown fur. His nose kind of resembles a cow or a bull. This is a furbolg, and he is wearing this matching green and gold that is adorning his both of his cloak and his robes. And then immediately you see pop out another one of them. He says, "Well, Gilmore, I think that we can certainly have me over here do the tattoo while I deal with enchanting some hats of the vermin if you'd like. We do have the Ioun stone right here. Me, can you take care of the tattoo?" And yep, I'm on it, me. And then the two furbolgs kind of part ways, and you see the one kind of set up shop over here, ready to he starts pulling out this magical quill and starts to set up shop for a tattoo. And the other one's walking with Gilmore. He says, "I do have this Ioun stone here that I've had in my shop for some time that I'd be willing to sell. So where are the interested parties there, Gilmore?" And Gilmore says, "Oh, they're right over here. Pumatsol, meet Dadgoth and Aronite, and I don't think I caught your name, but they referred to you as at one point, and this is Aronite, the Druid, and Kensif, and your paladin friend. What was your name?"
No.
Nide, and then Valak. Gang, this is Pumatsol. He is an enchanter, similar to myself from a faraway land. He seems to have the Ioun stone that you requested. Yeah, that's right, I have it right here. That is 3,000 gold pieces, if that's something you
Fucking
like.
die.
And I brought other me if you would like to set up to get that tattoo. We could do that right now.
I definitely would like to get my hands on that Ioun stone. I have, after I saw the Elven Chainmail, only 2332 gold.
Well,
I need money
that
from the college
seems
fund or something.
that seems to be a little bit less than the 3,000 that this one would cost you.
We'd have to sell the jewelry first, which is fine. I think we just got to go find folks that would actually be interested in it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, Gilmore, if you would like, I can sell it to you for 3,000 gold pieces now, and then you could resell it to them. That way I can get back on my business and just leave other me over here to take care of the magical tattoo for, I guess it's probably for the monk over here?
Kansas nods and rolls up her sleeve.
Excellent. Then Gilmore says, "Yes, I think that you guys will be purchasing this stone then."
Yeah, if we can sell the jewelry, I think, yeah, I'll liquidate all. Were you able to find another nature's...
I did not have one in stock, unfortunately. Gilmore asked me about that. He also said that you wanted to purchase hats of the vermin, which I do not have, unfortunately. We could certainly enchant them, but I think Gilmore's group is more than capable of enchanting those things. If you would like, it might just take him a day or two to get the materials ready and then enchant the hats.
Maybe by the time we sell this jewelry, we can all have matching hats.
Okay, then. So I will sell you, Gilmore, the Ioun stone, and then you can deal with these guys. And other me over here will take care of you, little lady, if you head right over there to your left.
Little lady.
She plops herself down on the chair or stool.
All right, you watch as the other copy of Pumatsol pulls out what looks to be almost like a finely crafted wand. And he says, "This might hurt a little bit, but we do have some options for you when we're applying these tattoos. We can make it like a scarification or like a typical tattoo. How would you like it to appear?" Now, I can't change, of course, the runes that will appear, just, how would you like it to appear in your skin?
Alright, Kansas is turning around to the group. What should I get tattooed?
It could be a burn or any of these things would be fine.
Face, neck.
No,
This,
no one on my
this tattoo
bicep.
has to go on your arms. It would actually have to go on your forearms, young lady. Unfortunately,
Hammer sickle.
you can't necessarily change the shape of the tattoo, just whether or not it's a typical tattoo, or if it's scarred, or if it is branded, and we can change
branded,
that.
dude.
that
Oh my god,
aesthetic
that's so
purpose.
sweet. Get a brand. Don't be a wuss.
Yeah, let's do branded.
Hell
Very
yeah.
well. This will hurt for just a minute. If it gets to be too much, just let me know. And then the other Pumat Soul says, you can see him and Gilmore exchanging the Ironstone for the gold. And he says, well, then I will be off on my way. Other me has her taken care of. Can I get the 500 gold for the tattoo? Or just give it to other me and he'll bring it back with him when he comes. Thank you guys so much for your business. And if you ever find your way over to Marquette, you can look me up.
Wait, do you have a coiling grass tattoo?
A coiling grass tattoo? Let me. I think that's one that we do know. It is a little. It's a little bit more complicated, but we could do it for about 500 gold pieces still. Other meat did you bring? Yep, I heard I brought the materials for all the tattoos just in case there were other people while I was here. Yep, we could do that for you today for
I'm gonna
500.
do it. Matching tattoo.
Hell yeah.
Well, it won't match exactly, but it'll be a tattoo.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like Joe. Yeah. Okay. So which tattoos are we getting? Coiling grasp and
Eldritch
that's
Claw.
500. What does coiling grasp do?
Grasping tendrils while the tattoo is on your skin, you can, as an action, cause the tattoo to extrude into inky tendrils which reach for a creature you can see within 15 feet of you. The creature must succeed on a DC 14 or take 3 D6 force damage and be grappled by you.
Perfect.
Yeah, dude, it's a death grip.
Pretty much, dude. And that
All
has the
right.
big melee guy.
So that'll be 1,000 gold pieces. If you'll just line up next to other me over there, he'll take care of you. Yep, I got it. And at this point, Kance, if you can see that he's touched this wand to your skin, and it's like the wand is dissolving and burning into your skin, leaving what appears to be a brand covering your entire front of your forearm. And once he is done, the tattoo the wand rather is just missing from his hands. It is completely dissolved and is now the arcane energy is now pulsing from your skin. Well, there you go. That'll cover that piece. Next up, if you'd like to come on over, I'll take care of that grasping claw tattoo too while we're at it.
Sit down.
Alrighty then. Thank you very much, little lady. Gilmore, if you could just, they settle up, just cut me out 1,000 gold pieces for the tattoos as well. And these do require attunement, I believe. Just be aware.
Yeah.
So they do count as one of your attunable items.
But I mean, like, you can never take it off, though, right? Like, I mean...
Well, that's interesting that you asked that. You can take these off. It does require a skilled enchanter to do that, and you'll be left with one of these little wand-like things. He says, like this one over here. The other holds up one and then begins to head down towards your skin. And he said, well, did you want this as scarred or burnt or tattooed in? How would you like this one to appear? And then the other one continues on. Yeah, just like that. You'll receive that back once the person has removed the tattoo. It does cost a little bit to have that transaction done, but it's not very much.
I'd like tentacles going up my right forearm.
On your right forearm, then did you want that to appear as a normal tattoo, or did you want that to be scarred in or branded in like your friend over there?
I'll do normal tattoo.
Okay, just a normal tattoo.
Do it.
He holds it out and speaks a few incantations, and you see the second wand begin to dissolve into your skin, leaving black marks, whereas Kansas left us, handed into her skin indentions. It's painful, but after a few moments, it pain subsides, and he says, "There you go, all done. Did you need anything else from me or other me there, Gilmore, before we settle up and take off?"
The dude with the staff is still here, right?
Which staff?
The one that Aeronite was looking for.
Oh, that would be Pumatzel. This is the guy.
Wait, Aeronite, how far off were you?
I'm
sorry. No, sorry, that was a $30,000. What was the thing that was like reasonably?
The Ioun Stone was 3,000.
What? Yeah, okay.
If I sell the Elven Chainmail for 2,000,
right?
I have 2332.
All right. So if you're off by 700, we could also use what's left over from the how you say in English, fucking gloves for that. So that's fine. So get that as well.
All right, so let's just, for the sake of brevity here.
I got it worked out here.
I've got
as well.
You guys selling a total of 4,450, and then are you buying the hats too?
That's all you, Aeronite. That's your call. If you want to buy all the hats.
We could be rocking the same hats. Can we get the hats like embroidered with like the word vibes on them?
Oh yes, I could certainly put anything you would like on those hats. It's not a problem.
Ooh. We could get Order of the Vibe custom embroidered hats that you can pull frogs, rats, and bats.
What's the order of the vibes?
Good. I'm glad you asked that. We'll get to that a little later once we settle up with Gilmore.
It's not important right now.
We'll get there. That is a conversation we have to have. So Zuni, on my part, with like looking at, I think I get 365 back for those gloves. That's where that one ends, which is not including the potions, right? So that includes the stuff I bought, the $700 for 700 gold for Aeronite, right? That's from the gloves.
Okay, so hold on. So you got.
I got 1235 total. Yeah. So So for this transaction, right, I spent 1235 minus 300 for the ritual stuff. That's 935 out of the initial 2,000.
Yeah, so you got 1,065 left, right?
Yeah, 1,065 left. If I give 700 of that to Aeronite,
so you get 365.
I get 365 back for that one. Right?
Okay,
so
Aeronite,
yep.
you have 200 plus 700, or I'm sorry, you have 2,000 plus 700 from Dagoth plus 75 for the bracers plus
257 on me from just.
So that's 3,032. So that'll cover your Ioun Stone and leave you with 32 gold. Yes?
That's
okay. So you can't afford the hats.
Oh, dang it.
We'll be back, dude. We got plenty of time to come back and see Gilmore for vermin hats.
All right.
And the $600.
You can't afford the second cloak either. Which
They
nobody
didn't
had.
have a second cloak.
Yeah, they didn't have it. Yeah.
They could have enchanted it for you if you wanted to. So the college fund then is at what?
The college fund is going down to 600 from 1,200 because that's just the potions. We had 1,200. We had the let me get back to it, 1,150 or whatever in gold, and then 15 in the other one.
Okay. And then you're swapping the Ioun Stone for the goggles straight up.
Ioun Stone for the goggles straight up. Yep.
And then so Kansif and Valak, you guys are going to need to deduct 500 each out of your own pockets, right?
Yep, I already did.
You good with that as well, Onion?
Yep.
All right. Does everybody have what they need?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I have what I need. I don't have what I want. But...
Doza, did you get anything?
Nah, I mean, I don't know what I could really use, though. I'm alright, dude.
Getting a healing potion.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're all getting some healing potions passed around the gang for that one.
What's
Yeah,
on
I
the
got to
potion
get-
with the finger in it?
Yeah, what does that do?
That's the strength potion. Increase
Makes
your
your
strength
ding
for 1
dong
hour.
10 inches long.
No, it could just increase your strength for an hour. So Dagoth, if you come back within the 3 days, your rebate is 123.50. Aeronite, Gilmore did not make the deal on your behalf because you sourced your stuff from Pumat Soul. So it's just no rebate for you. The potions for the college fund is a rebate of 60. No rebate on the tattoos. Rebate on the goggles is 75.
Tight. All good.
All right, we good?
If it makes any difference, I took the tattoo money out of my own pockets.
Yep.
Yep, you're good.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. That's good. I'm gonna put this 365 left over from the gauntlets into the college fund. I'm gonna hand off all of the jewelry and the I'll keep track of what it was, but the jewelry and stuff that I have left, I'm handing off to him, knowing that I'm way out of my element in the big city, and old Dad Goth's just gonna start keeping quiet.
Hold on. I would know where to sell that jewelry, right, Zuni?
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be difficult to find somebody in Abdar's Promenade. And for the sake of brevity here, we'll say that, make a investigation check. Onion. Yeah, easy enough. You find somebody, they're willing to offer you about 850 gold pieces for it right out of the gate. It's this half-elven female.
This might be a little meta-gamey, but given my backstory, could I be able to, shop around and, actually find, with that role, a really good deal?
Yeah, you can try and find other people as well and ask around, or you could try to haggle with charisma checks. That is always an option when shopping.
Alright. Okay, so what is the half-elf going to offer us for the jewelry they have?
So, yeah, there's a second lady who is willing to offer about same 875, something like that. That's probably the best offer you find over speaking to people for about 30-45 minutes, speaking to different vendors and showing off your wares. Kind of like you have a trench coat, you're selling watches on the street.
Classic New York City scene.
So you got somebody at 875. Do you want to try and deal with them, or?
I feel like I could get another 25 gold for this pile of jewelry.
Okay. So you're telling her that you'll sell it for 9?
Yeah.
All right. Make a persuasion check. She looks it over, kind of twirling it in her fingers, and says, "Fair enough. 900 seems like a good deal." She starts to count out gold pieces.
Sounds good to me, and I hand the money to Dad God.
All right. So just we're all clear. Just keeping a little bit of track. We had 600 walking out of Gilmore's in the college fund, plus the 365 with from the gauntlets. Plus that, so that brings us 965. Plus that, we are at 1,865 gold pieces. How much the diamonds, Doza? And I guess where would we get diamonds?
About 300, I think.
We should.
It says in the spell description what you need. Revivify, right?
Let's see.
Components. Diamonds worth
Diamonds
300.
300 GP. Yep.
We're 300. Yeah, we should snag a couple of those unless anybody objects.
That'll be what I get for the team.
Wise.
Zuni, I should just delete the Gauntlets of Ogre Power, right? I don't have to do anything
Yep.
funky, right? That's enough.
Yep.
And I'm gonna have to.
And obviously, it's fair to say once the spell's been used, it consumes the diamond, right?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it even says it on the spell.
It can't restore any missing body parts, though. Interesting. And I can't return.
Yeah, it's just a
creature
third
alive
level
that's
spell.
died of old age.
They just die again. You bring them back and they die again.
Oh man, what a waste of a diamond.
So just you spend some time looking around. You're able to find somebody who looks like they're dealing in precious gems. They says, "Oh yes, I do likely have a diamond that would serve the purpose of casting the Revivify spell, if that's what you're interested in. I'll sell it to you for 300 gold pieces."
I think you can go lower.
What did you have in mind?
Let's shave 50 gold off of that.
I mean, how many diamonds we buying?
I
Do a
only
bulk
have the
order.
one.
Alright,
only
never
have the
mind.
one, unfortunately.
Bulk over of 2
He
diamonds,
pulls out
please.
this case from behind his cart and flips it open and shows you the diamond. He says, "I'm taking a loss on this, but I can do 275. Just to be out from under it."
Alright.
Wait, the diamonds?
Yep, the diamond.
Okay.
275. So deal?
You got a deal, sir.
Excellent.
I will take those 2 diamonds. Gimme?
Do we want to do that out of the college fund because it's like healing shit?
It's just one. It's just one diamond does it. So
Oh, it's one diamond. Okay.
Yeah.
2 diamonds total.
All right. So that is all taken care of. We will spend some time here at the end of the session sorting everybody's character sheets out, since you just went on a shopping spree.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, we did.
So we'll deal with that in a few minutes. But what else did you have? At this point, you know, it's past noon. Bellies are kind of grumbling a little bit, starting to head towards evening. What do you guys want to do?
You guys want to
buying...
go out at the beach for a little bit?
Nah, bro, I'm buying us dinner, and I'm buying us brews, and Valak, we're going into the fucking well.
Do it.
And a nice little afternoon trip down the well, dude.
And then, I mean,
Yes.
that's where we might find some of the old salty dogs that Doza knows as well as the night goes on. So
Yeah, back in the bar, right?
yes, sir, same
Oh,
place.
man, dude.
Oh, we should probably ask about Volo while we're there. We forgot about that motherfucker.
All right. So you guys make your way back over to the Laughing Lamia. It's that 3-story building that's kind of been pieced together over the years. As you get inside, you can hear a chant as you kind of enter in. The place is raucous and lively, but you can make out a chant growing from one of the tables. You make your way over to one of the side tables and just listen, and you hear dip, 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 dip. There's this young man who's obviously a little drunk. He stands up, takes a big drink of his beer, and then walks up to the bar, slams down his mug, and slaps a piece of gold down on the table. Luthania, she nods, knowing, and reaches under the bar and pulls out a bell. She hands it over to the man. The other people cheer, and the guy begins to strip off all of his armor, all of his weapons, etc. And we need to change the music while we're at it.
Let's go.
That.
Initiative.
The other people begin to cheer, and the entire place erupts as this guy begins to strip off his weapons and his armor. He's down to just his underwear. He walks out onto this small wooden platform that hangs over the yawning portal. There's a cable that is lowered from above with a loop on the end to stand on. The man takes one more chug of his beer, drops the tankard down in the hole, and then steps onto the rope. The rope then begins to slowly lower him down into the hole. As soon as he starts to get past the lip, people start to shout out bets. "I'll bet you a silver that he's ringing the bell before he even hits the bottom." Another says, "I'll bet 2 copper that he stays down there for 3 minutes and comes back up with the cup." There's more betting that shouts out, but over the top of the shouts, you can hear the steady chant of the crowd continue. Dip, 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 dip. Eventually, there's a bard that joins in. Deep and dark, down below, where only fools and braggarts go, where monsters roam and dangers mortal, few survive the yawning portal. Grab the rope and risk your fate. The under mountain's darkness waits. Stand your ground or ring the bell, and hope you make it up the well. Dip, 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 dip. In Durnan's place, you're safe from woe. The fire is warm and the ale does flow. But pay ye heed to this our warning. Few survive the portal yawning. Grab the rope and risk your fate, for under mountains treasures wait. Stand your ground or ring the bell, and hope you make it up the well. Dip, dip. The entire place is just chanting along. Dip, 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 dip.
I'm also chanting dip.
After a minute or so, the rope stops, meaning that he has made it to the bottom. The tavern suddenly gets very quiet. Although there are a few unhappy grunts here and there, and there's an exchange of coin from people who had bet that he wouldn't make it to the bottom. A minute passes. You see the rope move slightly here and there. 2 minutes pass. Almost 3 minutes pass, and the sound of a bell begins to echo up from the hull. The rope begins to be pulled up. The hole seems unnaturally dark. You can't really see anything past 40 feet as you kind of lean over to look down and see what's going on. Suddenly, you see the man appear on the end of the rope, holding the rope in one hand and the tankard triumphantly in the other. There's yells of joy and defeat from the crowd. He gets to about 20 feet away, and suddenly you see movement below him. Warty green skin and tangled nest of wiry black hair, a long carrot-shaped nose and bloodshot eyes solidify as it quickly climbs up the shaft. The crowd starts yelling and pointing, but the man doesn't understand. 10 feet from the platform, it bares its yellow teeth and howls. You can see half a dozen bat-like creatures attached to its body, with 3 or more circling like flies above it. The creature catches him, bites down, and he screams, "Ah!" This troll creature climbs up onto the platform, rips the man in two, and throws him to the ground in 2 separate directions.
Can
You see-
Kansas run up and like stunning strike the troll?
Absolutely. Roll to attack.
Well, good luck, Onion. I'll just be sitting here watching.
You run up and try to punch it. Unfortunately, it just misses. At this point, you can see that Luthania, she reaches up and grabs this great sword that's hanging behind the bar, and then vaults over top of the bar, looking in your direction. She yells, "The rest of you, get in there. Take care of this troll for me. If we make out alive, the next round's on me." She seems almost excited to be like hit into the fray with you guys at this point. Let's roll initiative.
Let's
Man,
go.
way to go, Onion.
It's not like we didn't even have to go into the hole.
I know,
It
right?
came to us.
I love it when the hole
Look at
comes.
that. That's a beautiful, beautiful roll right there.
Thank God Dad got here.
The turn order just came up. You're going to have to type those in manually. Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay. Well, I commit. Ooh, nice. Let's go. Oh, these tiny fucking things around this guy?
Might be.
Might be, dude.
Gonna give your swarm a run of for its money.
That's what I'm worried about.
So I got
Dude.
aura protection out. So if you stand 10 feet away from me, get like an extra points on your saving throw.
Unfortunately, I sprinted across a couple tables.
I'll take you up on that, Nye. Don't mind if I do. That was a quick get on this piano up here in the corner.
Ah, you're talking, dude.
Play us a tune.
Play
while
us
we-
a song. You're the piano man.
The fucking saloon brawl.
Classic stuff. Don't love that.
Bet we wish we had the hat of vermin now.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. No, that's stupid, Aaron. Why do we need hats with rats?
If only I had a frog right now.
I mean, that's what Onion the Great's been saying.
Every time. I mean, it worked for her.
All right,
Pokemon battle.
Does everybody see themselves in the turn order?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Maybe I
top
could
of the
push him off
round.
the ledge with
Dad
my
got your
Eldritch
first
Blast,
act.
dude.
My first act, I'm going to make some space, first and foremost.
Oh
15.
my god.
20. So that's
I love this
35. I'm
map.
going to get right here since I now have 40 movement, and I'm going to make use of all of it. So I'm going to get right up next by the fireplace there.
Sounds good.
I'm going to Hunter's Mark, the big guy, I suppose, and I'm gonna shoot him.
All right, hunters. I was sorry, I was looking at Discord emojis. All right, roll to hit.
12.
A 12 unfortunately misses. It hits the troll, catches you out of the corner of its eye, and just swats your arrow away.
All right,
Second
I'm
attack.
going to. Yep. Oof. I think I end my turn.
Thank you, Onion. I'll fix that. Yeah, that misses as well. All right, Nide, you're up.
Well, guess I'm gonna move closer to the troll. This is he in this? Like, if I stand here, do I hit him? Okay.
If you stand where? No, not. I mean, he's kind of not in a square. I can adjust that. Give me 1 second.
I just see all these little circles around him.
There we go. I put him in an actual square for you.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll hit him.
Well, I guess can I use my bonus action first to hunter mark him as well?
Yep. Absolutely.
And then we're gonna swing my talon against this troll.
17 hits. Roll damage. All right, so 12 points.
Guess can I smite him too?
Okay, so adding a smite on top of that would be 2d8. That is 11 additional, so 23 points of damage. Woo!
We're gonna swing again.
Do it.
Oh
That is-
no!
Your sword flies out of your hand and into the hole. I'm just kidding.
No, my God!
Oh, dude.
Natural ones,
Hard
man.
mode.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It breaks
all
in
right.
half.
Any more movement or anything?
No.
All right.
Is Kansas like close enough to me to benefit from my aura? Is this 10 feet?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, she is. So what does your aura do?
Let me read what it says. Whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw, the creature gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to your charisma modifier.
There you go. I gave you an aura
Oh.
radius. All right, so that's going to take us to this Sturge. It is going to go, it detaches. You see it's like bloated and swelled like a mosquito that's full of blood, but it does detach itself from the troll and fly over and attempt to land on top of Kansif here, who is the first one into battle.
Wait, what is that?
It's called a Sturge. It's like a giant flying mosquito thing.
Oh my God, there's mosquitoes.
I feel like
I didn't get my hunter's mark damage in there, did I?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it here. It's 1d6, I think. So you watch as this mosquito lands and attaches and sinks its piercer, its thing into your neck there, Kansif. So
Don't love that.
That is going to deal
My
6
hunter's
points
mark-
of piercing damage to you.
and I'm
one
sorry,
point.
my hunter's mark did 1.
Got it. Awesome, thank you. All right, so 1 point of piercing damage to you, Kansif, and this thing is latched onto you with its sucker inside.
Only 1 point? I thought it was 6.
What did I? It's 6. I'm sorry. Yes.
No, you're fine.
Knight said 1, and I got confused. This one flies up and attaches to you. Knight or attempts to attach to you.
Can't, because I'm a dragon.
Not 23 to hit.
I guess that hits me.
So it pierces in and deals 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god.
All right, so it is now attached to you as well. That's going to take us to the Rot Troll's turn. The Rot Troll is going to... It's not very smart. It's coming after you, Kansif, here. So 3 attacks. Actually, it's going to do 1 claw at each of you because you both hit it. Or Kansif, it saw you first, and then Knight, you hit it. So first claw at Kansif is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 16 points of slashing and 9 points of necrotic. And then against Nide, second claw, 19 to hit. Does 19 hit, Nide?
Yeah.
Okay, 10 points of slashing and 8 points of necrotic. And then a bite attack, 16 to hit against you, Kansif.
Yeah, that
That
hit.
hit. That is 10 points of piercing, 16 points of necrotic.
We just experienced the orc racial.
Okay. So you are taken to 1 hit point as this thing rips a chunk out of your flesh.
God, dude.
It takes you down to 1 hit point. And it's going to stay where it's at. At the end of its turn, it's going to trigger rancid regeneration or degeneration. So everybody within 5 feet of the creature. Well, anybody base to base with the creature. So that would be you and you. You two are going to take a total of 8 points of necrotic damage from this aura or it's acid damage actually. No, it's necrotic. I lied. This aura that's emitting from the creature. So 8 points to
Well,
both you guys.
Holy shit.
Good night.
You're unconscious.
Yes.
All right. That's going to take us to this Sturge. It's going to fly over and try to attach to you, Nide. It's going to hit. 4 points of piercing damage, and it sinks into your skin. Nide, or Dozy, you're up.
Well, shit.
Are you like unconscious, Onion?
Yeah, I'm solidly at 0.
When I get up right here next to old, I'm gonna use my movement, get up here right next to old Dad Gath.
Oh my god.
And then can this is kind of metagamey too, dude. Is he too big to push with my invocation, like back down the well?
You can certainly try.
Is there like a weight limit on that or something, dude? Since he's like massive.
You can certainly try. I don't know what the spell says.
Yeah, it normally says.
What's it called?
Well, it's just my Eldritch evocation. So
Repelling
it
blast,
is,
right?
Repelling blast. So you hit a creature with Eldritch blast, you can push a creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line. But that's all it says. It doesn't give me a weight limit or anything. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense that it would, but it's not as metagamey.
It does. Yep, it just works. Yep. If you hit it, you can push it.
Do I do that? Or...
Yeah, push it down below,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, dude. If
Get
we can do that, that'd be
rid of
tight
it.
as hell.
Okay, I'll do 2 Eldritch Blasts at the big troll.
Alrighty.
See if it hits first.
That misses.
Alright, second one.
21 hits. Roll damage. 2
What is
points.
this? Just 2 force damage.
Got it.
Well, poot, dude. And
It is still on the ledge there.
Oh, what is that?
There's
They
a
both hit you,
platform right
Rihanna.
there. You see it?
Oh my god, I was trying to get him right there.
Alright. That's fine. 10
Well,
feet
I'll
behind
give
you.
him a dex save. How about that?
Okay, alright.
7. What is your spell casting?
My spellcasting is. Wait, where's that again?
Top right of your page.
Top
Spell-
right.
Or your saving throws.
Three? No.
So you go to spells page and then it's at the top.
Oh, spell.
In the
Alright.
middle.
16. Sorry.
All right. So I will say that he is hanging on the edge, right there. Like
Somebody
he
Spartan
gets
kick him off, dude.
pushed back and then grabs the edge
Somebody Spartan kick him off. Finish the job.
because he is large enough to technically be still standing on that
Okay.
space, right? So we'll say that he's hanging off the edge. Compromise there.
Alright.
All right. That's going to take us to this. Anything else you want to do? Bonus action or?
No, I'm alright right now.
All right, that's going to take us to this Sturge. It is going to fly its entire movement, which is 40 feet. It's going to try to attach to you, Valak. 13 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. That's going to be its turn. This Sturge is going to come up to you, Aeronite. 11 to hit. All my early rolls were good. What's going on here?
I'm uploading
Yeah,
dice,
tell me
dude.
about
Whose team
it.
are you on?
KO'd Kansas, and now it's like, all right, give him a breather.
I mean,
8 to hit.
I got 2 of these stupid mosquitoes.
Aeronite, you're up.
Kansas is down.
She is unconscious.
Yeah.
When
Classic.
she has a mosquito sucked to her. You can see it's like gulping blood out of her. You imagine that would probably be problematic if it were her needing to make a death saving
Yeah,
throw.
that doesn't sound too.
Yeah, I've been in more intriguing, interesting positions in my life.
Muscle mommy intensifies. Could I? No, this one's not on me, right? It's not doing anything to me, right?
It tried to bite you, but it is not attached. So it's just like flying around you.
I can't do 2 spells in a turn, right?
You cannot.
Even as a bonus.
You can do a bonus action. You can do a bonus action spell and then a cantrip.
I want to heal Onion as my objective. I can heal her as a bonus action. But I can't. It's a fucking bug on her.
If you get her up, can she handle the bug?
Maybe. I don't know what all the bug does.
Gonna punch it and learn its secrets.
Secrets are as weak to be against being punched.
It's a giant mosquito. You imagine that you could probably spend your action removing it from you, or like smacking it, killing it.
Yeah, it'll just reattach
Type
though.
situation. Well, depending on how many hit points it has, I'm not sure.
Yeah, true.
It's a bug.
Alright. Let's dust off the old.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
Throwing
I'm
a
gonna throw it at
javelin
the.
at Onion
throw it at the one
dead.
that's sucking.
I like it.
Wait,
Hang on.
is the mosquito like tiny?
Please roll a 1. Please.
Oh my god.
Don't do that.
Dead by Air Knight's javelin.
I click the name Jack.
Yeah, just click javelin. And roll a 1, please.
I'm glad I got us a discount on that diamond.
Oh my
That
god.
hits. That hits.
He was
Like a
waiting his
sniper.
entire life.
Oh, like a sniper. You
Entire
unleash the
life
javelin
in this
across
moment.
the room and hit this creature that's tiny. That is enough to snipe it off. It is gone.
That god feels. That's my best friend.
Alright, that's your action.
And then as a bonus action, I want to do a healing.
Okay. So roll the healing.
Yeah, let me find it. Stop. So that's 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier now is my wisdom, so that's 4 now because I got the.
Alright, so 1d4 plus 4. 6 points of healing on you. You wake up
God.
lying on your back on top of this table.
Wiping the blood off of my body.
And you see next to you a javelin impaling one of these giant mosquitoes into the back of the chair to your left.
I give Aaronite a nod of approval.
Excellent. It is your turn. Half your movement to stand up.
Okay. Okay, so the one that's right in front of me is dead, or
It is not.
it is not? Okay.
Has not acted yet. Actually, technically, those things were attached to the troll, so they would be back here.
Okay.
But we can say they detached when the troll went flying. I don't know.
I was confused if that was the like the bug's body or whatever. Okay, so half my movement to stand up. I'm gonna walk up to this bloated mosquito, and to no one's surprise, I'm gonna punch it.
Alrighty. Roll the hit. $14 hits. Roll damage.
Okay. And before I do that, I want to learn its secret.
It does not have any. It's a bug.
It's a bug. If bug doesn't have secrets,
It does not. No.
Its weaknesses.
Yeah, we figured that
how
out
am I gonna
already.
tell the Cobalt Vault that the bugs don't have secrets?
I think they probably know that already. That obliterates it. You punch it and it pops, showering you in this fine red mist of troll blood. You actually do take, because of the necrotic nature of the troll blood, you do take 1 point of necrotic damage from the blood.
All right, and before I continue on my adventure here, I'm gonna take a sidestep this way,
Okay.
and I'm gonna end my turn.
If you do that, those 3 are going to opportunity attack you.
Fuck, no, I'm not going to do that. I guess I'm just going to stand my ground.
All right. You have an extra attack, right? So you can do 1 more attack. You get 2 attacks per turn, and then if you use flurry of blows, you get 4, right?
I totally forgot about that. So yeah, I'm going to punch this stupid idiot to the left of me.
Just
All right.
kill all the mosquitoes on you. Just
I
flurry of
can't,
blows.
like, I don't think I can flurry of blows like different targets, right?
I think you can.
Oh!
Show us
Changes
your
everything.
ninja skills. Catch the fly.
Flurry of blows. Immediately after you take an attack action, you can spend 1 key attack to make 2 unarmed strikes. It doesn't say it has to be against the same target.
Do it. Just
So you could throw 1 punch at each of those dudes if you really want.
Let's fucking go! Yeah!
Clobbering time.
14 hits.
Okay, we're spending that 1 key point.
All right. Roll damage on that one. That'll do it.
And then I have to do it another 2 2 times.
2 points of necrotic damage from blood.
She's gonna die from doing this. She kills them all.
She's gonna
gonna
love.
fall right back
this
over.
is the way she wants to die. Let's be honest.
Okay. And okay, so I'm doing the other strikes again, right? You want me to roll the
Yep,
unarmed?
let's do them one at a time in case the necrotic damage kills you. Yep, that one hits. Roll damage. That'll do it. That'll take which one, north or south?
Are you just dropping flies, dude?
It's literally north.
Okay. 4 points of necrotic damage.
All right, I'm done. I'm down.
Oh my god.
You watch as
She
Onion
died and
punches
she
this
lived,
thing.
dude.
There's just showers of red mist falling on her, and as it hits her, you see, these little black pustules forming where the blood was, and they begin to pop and swell, and she just falls over unconscious on the ground again. That is going to take us to the last one here, who is going to. He's probably just going to go for Nide here.
Oh no! Leave that alone.
Leave Brittany alone. That one is going to 9 to hit, so that's a miss.
No, that misses me.
All right, Valak, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna squash the one that's on me right now.
All right, easy enough to do. Roll to hit.
Just roll with my axe.
Perfect. Yep, easy enough to do, and because it's attached to you, like you have advantage on the hit, that kind of stuff. So, we'll say that you just kill it outright because your strength is more than 2. It is dead. That's your action.
Right. I get 2 attacks, right? Or is it only on the same target?
Because that's not a traditional attack, I'd say that's your whole action. Because we're not rolling the attack action to attack these guys, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Unless you're like swinging through the air. Was that one attached to you?
No.
Oh, so yeah, then you can swing your second. It's only if they're attached to you that you're more. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna attack.
Onion, is your max hit points correct? Everybody else has a lot more than you.
I feel like it's not.
I feel like
I
it's not as well.
Yeah, because I did it by myself, so that would not be surprising.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about that later.
Yep.
Like, Valak's over here with 68 hit points, and you have 39.
39, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did have like 2 10s and a 9 for my hit point
right.
rolls.
There you go. Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm a
Yeah, I was just,
41, so it's.
I was just doing like the average roll or whatever that automated function was.
And you did it when you leveled up it to 6 as well?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're right on par with Dagoth, so that seems fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm gonna-
Valak, go ahead.
I'm gonna smack this guy.
All right.
My
He
axe.
is not attached, so I'll roll to hit. 18 hits, and you kill it. Easy enough. Yep.
Well, just in
You
case.
slice it in two. You were going to take roll 2d4, 5 points of necrotic damage as they pop and release the necrotic blood onto you.
All right. That'll be my turn.
All right, Dagoth.
I'm going to dispatch of this guy. Well, I guess it's it would provoke an opportunity attack if I moved away from it, right?
Correct,
So no real sense trying to build.
Unless you use
space.
your action to disengage it.
Yeah, no, I know. Then what's the point, right? I gotta kill this bad boy. So I'm just gonna, and I assume melee is the move here, because it's
Probably,
close.
yeah.
So yeah,
Disadvantage if you.
Yeah, right, exactly. It would even, yeah. So I'll go ahead and short sword this bad boy. Hopefully, okay,
Yep, easy enough.
cool.
You do take a total of 3 points of necrotic damage as it pops, showering you with its with the troll's necrotic blood inside.
Yep.
So that's your action.
All right. And well, that's my first attack, right? Because that wasn't attached to me.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Now he is dangling down there.
Yeah,
right?
he's gonna have like
So
3/4 cover, so disadvantage.
3/4 cover, so disadvantage. And is the mosquito on Aeronite attached to Aeronite or no?
It is not.
It is not. Do I William tell it like he did?
Yep. Send it.
I
He's
also
your best friend.
Take that, dude.
He is my best friend. All right, yeah, I did. Yeah, So there we go. That. What else are you gonna do?
Let's see it. That'll do it.
Tight.
You, Aeronite, you're gonna take total of 1 point of necrotic damage as this arrow pierces through and blood spills out all over you. Pierces through this little scourge which was circling over your head. Movement.
Let me see. Safe to say we haven't yet distributed the potions because we didn't distribute the potions yet, right?
Yeah, I don't think you did.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
I don't know who had them all. Those are.
Yeah.
He was the guy taking the lead with the guy.
That's right. Doza, do you have the potions? I don't know.
I mean, we didn't formally discuss it.
No, we did not.
You do, because you did all the money talk, dude.
I guess that, yeah, I'll say I have the potions. And yeah, I'm gonna get at least into position, right? Because I've used. What's my bonus action do? I wouldn't be able to give it to her. At most, I'd be able to hand it.
You can hand it to. No, she's unconscious.
Yeah,
it takes
she's
your full. It
unconscious.
takes your action to pour
to
it
feed
in
it
your
to
mouth.
her, right? Yeah. All right.
Set it by her with your bonus action.
Yeah. Gently,
really hand it to her 'cause she's not
gently
conscious.
play that for when you wake up later.
Could you like throw it to me?
I would sooner run it to you because I have had one break before. So if I can give it to Zodic as a bonus action, right? He's up and at him.
Yeah.
Tight. So that I think was, just so I know, that's 30. So I'm gonna do that. I will give him one of our regular healing potions. And then I'm just gonna back off the 10 again that I had left.
All right, Nide, you are sitting here with 2 sturges attached to you, just draining your blood. What are you going to do?
Well,
Breathe fire on him, dude.
I can't. Well, I guess I am fire resistant. I can use my double attack against them if I get one and then the other.
They're attached to you, so this is more of a like you're grabbing it and pulling it off of you type action. So you can only probably pull one of them off of you.
Oh my god.
I would let you do an unarmed strike to try and like swat it like you would a fly on your arm or something if you want. And call that an attack item, an attack action. So you could do 2.
Would it be better to pull them or swat them? Like,
You can only pull one of them off you, or if you swat them, it's an attack. So you'd have to roll to hit. It's up to you.
I guess I'll just pull one of them off me.
Okay. So we'll just say you take this one off and just chuck it, and it's flying next to you over here. So that's your action.
So that doesn't kill it, me pulling it off me?
Uh-uh,
Oh my
no.
god.
You still have a bonus action though.
I don't think I have any bonus actions. Like,
No, I don't think so.
yeah, I guess that's in my turn.
All right, that's going to take us to this first sturge, which you threw. It kind of looks about, and it's going to come back at you. 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So that one reattaches to you with a total of 4 points of piercing damage. That's going to take us to the rot troll. So the rot troll is going to use half of its movement to stand back up or to climb back out. Leaves it with 15 feet of movement. It's going to come up to here. It
Don't
can't
love
quite
that.
reach
Does Zada
Doza.
get a tag of opportunity with that?
No, he's still in combat range. But it comes back up, like steps over Kansif, turns, and then swings at. It's not going to attack the dead target,
Thank God.
so it'll be Nide. Bad luck, my friend. Actually, you know what it's going to do? It's going to take one at each of you. So first one, claw at you, Dadgoth. It reaches out with 2 meaty claws and swings at both of you guys. 21 to hit.
Yep.
16 points. 3 of that's necrotic. The second claw from the right hand comes towards you, Valak. Natural 20. That's going to be a total of 22 slashing and 19 necrotic. For a total of 42. Is that math right? 41.
41, yeah.
41 points of damage. Woo. And then in the bite attack towards Nide, 14 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. Unfortunate.
Mm.
That's going to end its turn. At the end of its turn, it's going to trigger its Rancid Degeneration. So that will be all 4 of you guys are going to take. Look at those rolls. 3 points of necrotic damage from your proximity. Cancer for you, that's 2 failed death saves.
I'm sweating. Again. But for other reasons?
Oh, wait, no. Magic damage can't crit. It's 1 failed death save. Sorry. 1 failed. And that's going to end the troll's turn. So that's going to take us to the Sturge. This one is attached to you, so it's just going to drain blood from you. Nide, it is going to drain a total of 6 points of blood, or 6 points of damage as it drains blood from you.
Where's that lady who hopped over the counter?
You know?
I haven't seen her yet.
I just was thinking about that. She
She's
had
all
a great
show.
sword. She had a great sword. What is she doing?
It feels
right
like we
now?
could use a little back.
She's cheering you on from the distance. So did you get that Nide 6 points of damage as you get life drained by the Sturge?
Yeah.
All right. Doza, you're up.
Now, another silly question, dude, but for the repelling blast, can I do it per each strike, or is it just once per attack?
It's once per hit.
So theoretically, I could push him back 20 feet. Then that's kind of what you're saying.
Good. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get him out of old Daddy G's range there. And Onion only has 1 death save, right?
You're not sure.
Okay. Alright, Eldritch Blast on the big dude.
All right.
Let's go.
26
1 force. Why are we doing 1? That doesn't even make any sense, dude.
You rolled a natural 1.
1d10,
Well, I guess
yeah.
Oh,
So
plus
I'd
your
like to-
charisma modifier, though, right?
Yeah, so why is... I should never, like, roll... Like, it should never be just, like, 1, dude. So why is this...
Add your charisma modifier. What's your charisma modifier?
5?
All right, so you hit him twice so far. I'll take 10 off. Got it.
But why...
I'll fix it. Just keep
okay.
going.
Alright, so I'll push him back 10 feet and then do the same thing again.
I feel like I've fixed this 100 times.
I know, I don't know. I don't mess with it, dude. I don't know why he keeps
Are
doing
you clicking it from your actions page or whatever?
Yeah. Like, I've changed that so many times myself, dude, so...
Okay, done.
That's fine.
Next one, and you're pushing him.
Yeah, push him back 10 feet. Oh.
Okay. 15 unfortunately misses.
Well, gang, I tried.
Rest in
And,
peace.
Bonus action
movement.
or movement.
Yeah, movement,
Or bonus action spells.
no, not yet. So I'll just go right here. 28 right there to this table right here.
Sounds
Enter.
good. Air Knight.
Let's do a bonus action healing word on Cam.
All right, roll it off.
Oh my god.
Click it, not from your spell page. Click it from your abilities page.
I know, but my roll 20. Oh, it opened. Oh god.
From your core page here, you can just click healing word here, and it'll.
Yeah, I can't.
There you go. Level 1, 7 points of healing to Kansas. Hey, we rolled the same thing.
Yeah, like I can't even see
Kansas
the rolls
too.
now.
You kind of wake up.
Good morning, Aaronite.
Good morning again. I can only do a cantrip then.
You wake up and you see this troll standing astride over you.
I gag a little bit.
You can clearly see the rotten flesh of this troll. It's not a normal troll. It is something's off about it, but it has rotten flesh hanging off. But it is definitely a boy. So there you go.
That's some nuts right about you.
I don't even need to punch it to learn its secrets.
Nope. You see
Did
it.
you give it a swift uppercut from where you lay right now?
Yeah, hold on, Zuni.
Rock it like a speed bag.
What the hell is that?
I'd like to
Shillelagh?
cast a Shillelagh then on my spider.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Fucking speed bagging, dude.
All right. So that makes your staff a magical attack. You can attack with it, right? So, well, that you can't do that. That's 2 bonus actions. You used 1 to heal.
Oh shit, you're right. Can I do a?
Quit cheating, Aaronite.
You have an
Oh my
action.
God.
Guy has a baby, thinks he can do anything now.
An
Can I
action.
vine whip one of these mosquitoes on?
That's a cantrip. Yeah, you can certainly try.
Javelin.
All right,
javelin.
that doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter which.
Or
one I
you could
cast.
just move up and use your action to take it off of them.
Who would do that?
Javelin. Javelin.
I only have one.
Well, go pick it up, dude. Use your action to pick it up.
I'll just move next to Nide and I'll use my quarterstaff and just attack.
All right, roll to hit.
Ooh!
Nide, what's your armor class?
18.
Roll damage. No, you have to click on it here.
Yeah, my roll 20 got screwed up.
I got it. So 9 points of bludgeoning and 7 points of poison damage. So it's gonna kill the Sturge outright. I gotta decide what's gonna do tonight. 1 second. The thing is like attached to Nide with its its needle stuck into Nide's chest section.
Hibiscus.
And you just walk up and baseball swing straight into Nide. So Nide, I think you're gonna take all that damage. So that's 9 plus 7.
And it doesn't matter. Don't stop
16.
doing math.
16.
I'm down.
So you walk up and you baseball swing to kill this thing off of Nide, and Nide just falls over, unconscious.
We did it. We saved the city.
I'm here to heal you, Nide. Fear-
Oh man, that made my day. Anything else you'd like to do while you're out of there, Nide?
That's all.
All right, Kansif, you are awake, staring at giant troll testicles.
It's always Venus with this guy.
Oh yeah, I'm the guy, right?
Yeah.
I'm the guy. So you have your movement to stand up.
Wait, before I stand up, can I punch him from this position?
You can, but being prone has some disadvantages. 1 sec, let me look at it.
Yep.
Please do it for the RP, dude.
Because I'm gonna punch him in the penis, and I feel like I would get advantage for that. So maybe it cancels it out.
So you have disadvantage for being prone, but given the situation, you are unlikely to miss, just given the proximity of everything. So I'll give you a straight rolls to hit him from where you are.
And you know I'm gonna spend a key point on this.
Gotta learn the secrets.
Yep. All right.
Secrets of
First
the
attack.
penis.
First attack. 20 hits. You learn that he is immune to necrotic damage. Roll damage.
Straight up banger.
All right, you got 3 more hits if you're using a key point.
So the extract axe specs uses a key point, I think.
Does it?
No, I lied. I'm full.
No, I think it's just whenever you hit.
All right, so yeah, key point.
Miss.
Bro, how can I miss?
I mean, hey, I canceled out your disadvantage, so. But I will give you 2 more swings there. That'll hit. Got it. And one
You
more.
want to do this?
Matt, that misses. He's looking a little rough.
God,
He's
you
doing
imagine,
okay.
dude.
He's doing okay though.
Can I? Well, no,
Can
I
you
imagine.
You all more key points in a round? I don't know if you can.
Hold on, let me check.
I don't know. I don't know how monks work.
I haven't come across anything that says that I can't use key points or multiple key points in a turn.
Then sure, if you want to use more, go for it.
My other question to you is that if I were to roll out from underneath him, I'm sure he would try to smash me like a bug, right?
100%. He's gonna attack an opportunity.
All right, so I'm just gonna hang out in my new house, I guess.
Okay, sounds good. Val, you could maybe crawl backwards a little bit so you're not in his space if you wanted.
No, I'm gonna send him a message.
Okay, sounds good. He winces in pain. Clearly, you have gotten his attention. Valak, you're up.
Alright, guys. Time to go berserker.
Incoming ground beef.
Alright, I'm gonna do the Zonic special and double attack, action surge, double attack.
All right, 4 swings. Let's see it.
1,
Kansas is covering her face just in preparation.
there's 2, there's 3,
Hit. Miss. I
there's
think.
4.
Miss. Hit. So 3 hits.
Huge.
There's the first one,
7.
here's the second one.
Ooh, big one. What was that? 19. And minus 13. Not a big one. Alright, he's definitely looking rough as you watch as you just kind of jump up and cleave into him with this flurry of attacks. You see that one of his arms kind of gets dismembered and falls onto the ground next to him. He looks over at it, and then he looks at you angrily. Anything else you want to do?
Feeding Night is a bonus, or it would be an action, right?
Action, yeah. Action to feed somebody a potion.
I can get Knight with spare the dying, dude. So don't waste the potion.
Okay.
I mean, the potion gets him back into the fight immediately. Spare the dying just.
Stabilizes.
I know, but if he's already looking rough, dude, like.
Yeah, I guess.
The thing
yeah,
is, too,
we
he
just
has a
finished the fight.
mosquito on him right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
No, my turn.
What's cheaper? Like,
All right, Dagoth, you're up.
We already said that doing the bug itself is an action.
To remove it, or you could try to attack it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know how that went. Night is up after me. Yeah, I'm just gonna. If I remove the bug, does that kill it, or does that just?
No, it just pulls it off of his body.
Okay. I will move. I will pull it off of Nide.
All right, you take it and you kind of just throw it off to the side, and it's kind of buzzing over here.
I don't have much else to do. I don't really have a bonus action. I don't think that I could do anything with. So.
Okay.
And
Alright.
yeah, I can't feed him one of the other potions either. So, alright, yeah, I guess that ends my turn.
All right, Night, I messaged you. The surge is going to now try to attach itself to you, Dagoth. 18.
Yeah.
4 points of piercing as its needle sinks into your chest. And that's going to take us to the rot troll. It is currently missing an arm, which is crawling about. Still animated, by the way. The arm
no.
is still moving. But he can't use that claw attack unless he attaches the arm. But I don't think he wants to. Alright. So 1 claw attack at Kansif, 1 bite attack at Balak. 19 to hit, Kansif. You're unconscious.
night,
Bite
Organic.
attack against 22
hits.
Valak. 20 points.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
All right. And then he is going to, after he cleaves into you guys, he is going to walk over to you, who keeps pushing him backwards. And that is going to end his turn. At the end of his turn, Rancid Degeneration goes off. So, Doza, you're going to take 3 points of necrotic damage. And
I'm
it is your turn.
unconscious.
Okay.
This stink is too much, dude.
Aeronite, heal us.
4 of you are.
I think 3. Just 3, right?
It is 3.
No,
No,
Nide,
4.
Exotic,
Yeah,
Onion,
Nide.
and Doze.
Yeah.
It's his dad.
Dude, I'm
Doza's
not
not
that, dude.
unconscious. Doza's
I have
still
42. I have 42.
Oh, okay.
What is it? Yeah. Ooh. Okay, that's good to know. Unconscious. It's just old dad.
Make a
guy.
concentration check, Dekoff, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
This would be a good time for the girl with the 2-handed greatsword to just pop in. That just
I agree.
she was all for it. Charge and grabbed her greatsword, jumped from behind the bar, and then never to be seen.
And I tried to snipe the thing off Dadgoth, or that caused him harm as well. Would it just be the necrotic damage, or would it be from my actual attack itself as well?
You could try and snipe it off with a ranged attack. It'd be real hard to see past the troll and
Yeah,
to
it's
hit
kind
it
of odd then,
and
yeah.
not hit Dadgoth.
Zuni, sorry, is the concentration just a constitution check or a constitution
Yeah,
save, rather?
Constitution save.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I was.
And then you get +1. Oh, no, my Nide's unconscious, so no,
Yeah.
you don't. So you lose Hunter's Mark.
Okay, I'm going to Misty Step to
Do this. Oh, I'm dead. I can't talk to you.
No, you can't. What is that sound?
It's the ghost.
It is
The ghost of Sonic.
I'm going to just move right here. Use Misty Step to right here, so that's supposed. And then I think we're still okay with Destiny. So I'm just going to double
Misty's-
Eldritch Plus.
Is Misty Step your action or bonus action?
It is my action. I'm sorry. Yes. Well, wait a minute. Isn't it?
It's a bonus action. It's a bonus.
It is. It is
Yeah.
bonus. All
Yes,
right.
you can action to Eldritch Blast him.
Yeah, I'll Eldritch Blast him back because I don't think I'll be able to get a good angle on him anywhere, and I need to stabilize those guys. So. Okay.
12 misses.
Fuck. Let's go.
21 hits.
I'd like to push him back 10 feet. Just straight back. Just to the
Alright.
bar.
-11. There we go.
In turn.
Alrighty. Aeronite.
Well, a bunch of people are.
It appears so, yeah.
Dadgoth, would you like me to heal you? This beautiful quarterstaff here.
Oh god, dude, I do not want you to hit me with that. Was that only? Did he only take damage because that was a crit, Zuni?
No. Aeronite baseball bat swung at him. It's like It's like a mosquito sitting on him, and he came up and hit him with a giant staff. You know,
Yeah.
it just seemed right.
Ah,
I don't love that. I don't love what happened back there.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, then.
alright, let me check my. I will. Let's do a healing word bonus act.
Okay.
And let's get up.
No, don't waste it on. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, who should I?
That's exotic, but
I don't want anybody to die. And I think she's been beat up the most.
This is my third time being unconscious in this fight.
actually, you do what you want, Aaron. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you how to play.
I'll get
You
up
just-
on you.
Woke up for a split second. You know,
Punch some
this guy in the
testicles.
ball 3 times, and
Pat
then
went back to sleep.
passed out.
All the fucking day's work for on you, dude.
Alright, so you're getting up, Kansif, or
Yeah, I'll get on you.
alright. 8
Good
points
morning,
healing.
Aaron.
For the fourth.
Alright, you are unconscious. There's no more troll laying over you, so that's nice.
Thank God.
And then I can't do another major spell. I could do a cantrip.
You can.
I don't know what is.
It's looking pretty rough.
It's looking pretty.
Finish
rough.
him off, dude. Pick up your javelin and just hawk it.
The javelin should be like here, maybe.
Yeah, it's stuck in this chair right here.
Oh, you got movement, dude.
Yeah, let's move over here. Let's pick up the javelin and then let's chuck it.
Sounds good.
There you go,
Onion.
boys. Stinger missile.
20 hits.
Let's go.
We love to see it, Air Knight.
6 points of piercing damage. Nice.
And then I'll move over like 5 more feet, maybe.
Is it like stalking him now, dude?
It is.
Like-
It is impaled into one of his into his shoulder.
And-
All right, Kansif, you're up. Half your movement to stand up if you wish.
Yep, I'm just trying to figure out how to use this tattoo real quick.
You gonna death grip him?
My tattoo does.
Alright.
Hers just gives her ranged punches, I think.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So you stand up for 15 feet of movement, and then you have 15 more, right?
I have 40.
Okay, so 20 and then 20 feet
Yep.
left.
So I'm just gonna move over 1 square.
Stand on the chair.
So I can empower that tattoo for a minute using a bonus action. Okay, so I'm gonna empower the tattoo as my bonus action. And then I'm going to unarmed strike Roddy Boy.
How far
For
does it?
safety.
How far does it reach?
15 feet.
All right, perfect.
Thank God.
It hits.
And I'm spending a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
6. 10 misses. 24 hits. 5 and
And then I'm gonna use my second attack on the same guy.
okay,
Fuck.
misses.
Alright.
You watch as these inky tendrils extend out of Onion's arms, almost forming these black, corporeal fists that just begin smashing into this guy from a distance, like Stretch Armstrong style. It's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Next week.
He's looking pretty rough here. It takes us to Valak. There you go, Valak. Dagoth, you're up.
I don't remember how much these fucking bugs tick for. I don't know if I want to find out, but I also want to kill this fucking guy.
You could take out your sword and try and slice it off of you. You'd probably have advantage because it's like sitting on
So
you.
okay, and then I could do an extra attack or a second attack.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
All right. Okay, let's do that.
That hits. That kills it. And then you are now unburdened by your scourge.
And can I do a bonus action in between these two things to recast? Actually, let's just do fucking favored foe on this one.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Cool. Favored foe on him. Let's hope here. 15. Not great.
15. You bought the Basers of Archery, right?
I did, yes.
Do they add
Did you
hit,
equip
or?
them?
Well, yeah, we didn't have a chance to attune to anything. I didn't know how you were playing that. I
Oh
haven't
yeah, you haven't.
even
No, you
considering
haven't.
that in my
Yep, you're right. You haven't attuned. I assume the Cansiv that you attuned to your tattoos.
I think
through
Yeah,
the
I think
process.
that is the process. Yeah,
I think they
from what I was
we
reading,
have
yeah.
to be attuned.
That is the attunement.
All right, so that misses.
Whack. All right, that.
The mosquito also popped.
I'm just gonna
I don't
fucking
wanna be a
drop
party
back.
pooper.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Mosquito popped on you for 3 points of necrotic damage. Take out.
Okay, but it popped. It's gone. I can fucking live with that.
Who did pop on, me or Dad?
I think
Dagon.
mine was the last one. Yeah.
Yep. Dagon. All right, Nide. I whispered you. The Texas to the rock troll. He's gonna get one more turn here. There we go.
No!
He's looking at you here, Aeronite.
Thank God.
Claw bite. Claw hits.
Clawheads bite.
17. His other arm is still inching, trying to find its way back to him. So it is not attached. He cannot make that extra one. So 17 points of damage there. And that's going to end his turn, triggering Rancid Degeneration. For 10 points of damage to Cansif and Aeronite.
Good night, onion.
4 what?
10 points for Rancid Degeneration and 5 feet aura around him at the end of his turn.
Yep, good night.
Good night. And then did you get the 17 Aeronite for the bite? Or for the
Yeah,
claw?
it's 27.
27 total, yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Dozer, you're up.
Let's see. Zonic's probably on his second, so it's assuming that.
Cansif is just cracking me up.
She's throwing herself at the. Alright, I'm gonna double Eldritch Blast again too, just to try to get him away from there. Sweet.
That'll hit.
So, push back some feet, move back again. One more time for the Gipper.
19 hits. He's looking pretty bad. And your bonus action?
Mega, how's your health looking?
Not great. Can you what? If you cast that whatever you have, can you get them up?
No, it's just for whoever has like actual health. Air Knight is yours.
No,
okay?
no, you can heal somebody at 0 hit points and they'll just bring them back to consciousness.
What?
Yep.
You don't say.
That's how Aeronite has brought Cansif back to life 4 times.
In one fight.
So I can use a healing light just to like bring someone straight up back to life, dude?
Yes.
I thought it was just.
I mean, it counts
okay.
as a spell slot for me. It's not as good. It's like less utility than Spare the Dying.
I literally had no idea that, dude. Alright, so I'll use just one healing light on, I'll do one on 9, yeah.
Alright, roll the healing.
Oops. So what is it? Just one. Oh, D6. So just do D6. Wow.
5 points of healing. Do you add your
I'm trying to check here. If I have my modifying. Let's see. At first level, pool of 1d6s. The number of dice in pools equals 1 plus your warlock's level.
Yeah. So it's just a d6. So 5 hit points, Nide.
Yeah. It's just a 1d6.
You're alive.
Yay.
End turn.
All right, Air Knight. Oh, by the way, he broke the javelin off that was sticking out his side.
That is my lucky javelin. Can I
You seem angry.
Turn into a gorilla.
let's healing word onion. This is my
Alright.
last level 1 spell.
I'm glad that you used them all on me.
The yo-yo.
Uh,
Just keeps going into melee range, and then just getting the aura just keeps destroying her.
so
6
first
hit
you
points
don't
on
learn your lesson.
Well, up until this point, I think like the necrotic aura's only been doing like 2, 3, 4 damage, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's doing 10 points.
I rolled. Yeah, it's 2d10. I rolled really poorly.
Ugh.
Yeah, imagine it doing a 20.
So 6 healing for you, onion, right? And then I have my regular.
You do.
I can't do a regular.
Cantrip.
Yeah. Let's.
I'm sorry we're late, guys.
Can I use the staff as like a special ability?
No. Those spells usually cost an
Those kind of
action.
spells.
Yeah.
Let me. The troll's looking pretty.
He's looking pretty bad.
Oh,
He's
there,
missing an
punch him,
arm.
dude.
He's like hunched over, barely holding himself together.
Gonna run
hanging
with a
out.
spider. In honor of the.
You run up into melee range.
Oh my
Swing.
god, please finish him.
And it's been-
10 misses, unfortunately.
Well, guys, it's been nice.
Can't
Good
sit
night.
for that.
Alright,
You got knocked unconscious, so your tattoos are off.
okay, I'm turning my tattoo back on again.
I think you have to. Do you have to wait until short or long rest, right?
Let me look at it real
What's
quick.
it called?
Eldritch Claw Tattoo. Oh, I can't use it until the next dawn. Well, fuck me.
You have to get in there.
Well,
I
they
don't
say it,
wanna-
dude.
I don't wanna-
If I gave Zodic a potion that was for you, I think he still has it, and you could just fucking give it to him real quick.
You just go grab it out of his bag and force it down his throat.
Yeah.
All right. So
Hey,
you.
buddy, wake up.
He has this. He has this potion in his hand still. You take it out of his and he was just swinging with one hand in his axe, and it's just sitting there in his hand this whole time. You walk over, pick it up out of his hand, uncork it, tilt his head back, and pour it in. Kind of pinch his nose. Zada comes back to life. Roll, what is it? 2d4 plus 2. I can do it real quick. There it is. 8 points of health down at Zodic. And everybody's awake. Look at this. You guys thought this was a hard fight. Easy.
I'm still waiting for the woman with the great sword who is so excited for combat that
You
she's
take a
still
moment.
behind the bar.
You take a moment as you're shoving this down his throat. You take a moment, look around, and you can see her ushering people out. She's kind of over in this area right over here. Ushering patrons out.
And where is this troll's arm?
It is currently crawling towards him right here.
So it's literally like right next to me.
Yeah.
Okay, I move my feet. Can I kick it into the hole?
You can pick it up and throw it in the hole if you'd like.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna do that.
Make an athletics check. As you go to pick it up, it begins struggling and fighting with you. It doesn't want to be picked up. Yep, that'll do it. You're able to pick it up and you take it and chuck it into the hole, and it just you
Can
see
I dunk it?
Yeah, absolutely. You run over to the edge and throw it down.
Hell yeah.
No problem. So we'll say you're characters somewhere like over here, looking over the edge, watching it disappear into the darkness.
Yeah.
Valak, you are prone. You can stand up half your movement.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up. It'll be half my
Alright.
movement, and then... Can I attack from right there?
Sure. Seems fair.
Big
Because
guy,
technically he's occupying, all 4 of these spaces here.
yeah. Alright, cool. And I'm gonna double attack.
Alrighty. Roll to hit. Both hit, roll damage. 6 and 9. Alright. How do you want to do this?
Let's
Drop his
go.
nuts off.
Dude, I'm gonna jump up and just kick the javelin that's impaled into him just right.
Yeah, so you watch as there's this like stub of a javelin kind of sticking out. The wooden piece is broken and kind of thrown across the room at this point, but there's still a bit of it poking out of him. You watch as Zodek runs over, flips his axe sideways so he's not slicing, and swings it like a baseball bat and pushes this javelin almost like a projectile clean through the creature's body. It pops out the other side, lands near the bar, and the creature groans and falls to the ground. He is no more.
That one's for you, Aaronite.
I'll miss little.
You can get your javelin back, right? Like,
You can buy more.
Doesn't
No,
somebody
that
know how
one
to
was
do mending?
special, dude.
Zuni, that's what we're doing next time. We're going javelin.
Yeah, mending is a spell as well. That exists.
Yeah, if somebody knows how to do mending.
I do not, dude. Sorry. Maybe
All right,
next
so
time.
at this point, you see as Luthania come, you hear her holler out into the way. All right, it's clear. You can come back in now. She starts ushering people back in. People come back in, and they begin to kind of swarm around you. Everybody is, there's this tide of patrons who are like coming over to shake your hands and greet you and lavishing praise upon you for your bravery. One shorter individual kind of pushes past. He has this big floppy hat and a scarf and a mustache. He says, "You must be adventurers, am I right? I could use your help. Let's find a table and chat, shall we?"
You got beer at that table?
I certainly can. Absolutely.
All right.
Luthania, once everything's settled down, send us around. I believe you said, as I was running out, that it was on you. Yes.
Yes.
And she just kind of waves and continues cleaning up the chaos. You can see her and several other people pushing the troll's body over to the area where Kansif, your character, is. They light it on fire and then push it down the hole.
I start cheering.
So you guys end up making your way to a table, and with this figure, he says, "Volothem Gudgeon, chronicler, wizard, celebrity at your service. I trust you've noted the violence in our fair city these past 10 days. I haven't seen so much blood since the last time I visited Craghammer. But now I fear that I've misplaced a friend of mine amid this odious malevolence. My friend's name is Floon Blagmar. He's got more beauty than brains, unfortunately. I worry that he took a bad way home a couple nights ago and was kidnapped or worse. If you agree to track him down with all due haste, I can offer you, being fit adventurers, as you've just proven, 10 gold pieces apiece now, and give you 10 times that amount when you find Floon. May I prevail upon you in my hour of need?"
Hold on.
Yes.
I wipe blood from my face onto the table. You're giving us 10 gold to find your
Quite
friend.
disgusting. Yes. 10 gold per person, and then 10 times that amount once he's delivered.
That's 600.
Yes.
That's quick math there, Night.
660, I believe. Yeah.
I got a lot.
What do you know about your friend's whereabouts? Like, is he lost in the city? Is he not really a city boy? Is he
And
lost
I
in the
need that
Emerald
name. Once more, was it Vlu Vlagmar?
I got Floon
Floon.
Blagmar.
Floon Blagmar, you got it. Well, yes. Floon is a handsome human male. He's in his early 30s, a wavy red blonde hair. He's dressed in pricey garb when I saw him last. This was 2 nights ago, before Floon disappeared. We were drinking and merrymaking at the Skewered Dragon, this dark, brawdy tavern on the near the port of Amon. You could probably start your search there. You know, I went home and haven't heard from him since. I worry that he got into a bad way.
I know the port district very well. We can take a look. So long as he's in the city, I'm fine with accepting 10 gold up front and dealing with it later.
Excellent. Yes, I'll do haste. Of course, I would hate if something terrible were to happen to him.
I can't imagine that he's gotten far.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Is that Vola? Sorry, your name again was?
Volothamp Geltrin. Yeah, you may have heard of me.
He just spits a
Did you-
tooth out.
Troy McClure.
Troy McClure, you might remember me. Did you write the Guide to Monsters?
I did. Do you need a copy signed?
I can't.
On my
read
chest.
it. I can't read it.
Oh, well, yes. I did write the Guide to Monsters. I'm actually currently working on another. That's a great idea. I have not inscribed it onto audio yet, but regardless, I'm currently working on a sequel, Guide to Spirits Inspectors. Unfortunately, my knowledge of spirits is mostly the alcoholic variety, so writing has not been going well, but hopefully things pick up here soon.
I think you knew our friend Sildar, didn't you?
Sildar Hallwinter, yes? I knew
Yeah.
him from a long time ago. He was a great man.
Sure,
It is
well-
a great.
No, was correct.
Oh no, what happened?
He passed on in a fight as we escaped from the Emerald Outpost, which has been taken over by an ancient dragon of the green variety named Vorgan Snacks-ish.
Vorganax, the maimed virulence.
The maimed virulence, indeed.
Well, that would be problematic. Have you told the authorities?
That's actually one of the things on our list, as was talking to you. Who can we talk to here about that?
Well, I would be. I assume you don't have political connections in town. Being a celebrity, I of course do. I could, as part of our arrangement, convey your message on up to the proper authorities. So this was the Emerald Outpost, is where you were, and Vorganax has seized it as his lair, or what was your encounter there?
He seized it. They have enthralled the people there to serve his ego and whatever dragons do. I think you
We did.
probably know better than I do.
Yes,
We managed to save.
the green
27
ones are quite egotistical. That is true.
We managed to save 27 refugees. too, so-
27 refugees. Good work. I know I have the right people on the job to find my friend Floon then. So you need to tell the authorities that Emerald Outpost has been taken and there's a bunch of refugees. Where have they set up then?
Down in the South Farm area.
Okay, I know the area well. Okay, and then I
We
suppose
have,
we should tell the Lord's Alliance that Sildar has passed. so
That
they're
is
not-
also what we wanted to do and was hoping somebody could help us with.
I can communicate all those things. I have connections all throughout the city, of course. So I'd be happy to do that on your part, if you would like. While you go find Floon.
Very good.
Excellent. So we have an accord, then. He holds out his hand.
Kansas crushes his hand.
Make a strength check.
She spits out another tooth.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He
She
winces
kills Volo.
visibly in pain, and he's like, I don't understand why you're crushing my hand at this point. Like I thought we had a.
Do you see these guns?
I see them. Can you let go?
Yeah. We got a deal.
Okay. Thank you.
She's a
He
muscle mom.
looks
She
at his
does
hand
that.
and then he like he he's not okay. So he takes the pouch of coins and like holds it in his arm because with his hand still kind of out in front of him, like disfigured, and he starts counting out gold pieces for you guys with his left hand out of the pouch that he's holding in his elbow. Okay, so just once you found Floon, just come back to me and bring him to me, and we will set up the difference. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and go now. He looks
We
at
need
you.
ice.
Thank you. Lucinda, or Luthania. That's her name. Sorry. And then you see him rush off over towards the bar looking for ice. You guys are left alone now in the tavern. It's been quite the day. So let's go ahead and end it there.
It really was just one day. Holy shit.
And tomorrow morning, you have a trial supposed to start.
That's right. Yeah, we still want to do that.
You've
And
also
we have to find this ding dong.
committed to helping Floon with all due haste.
Thanks, Onion.
This is a long rest for taking Zuni, so we lose our exhaustion.
This is a long rest, yes. And I think I put a button on your character sheets where you.
That's really nice. I noticed that. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so nifty.
All right, there you go.
Hell yeah.
Level up.
No level up.
Oh. Come on, the Chiefs won, dude. Level up.
No level up.
Come on, dude. Cowboys lost, dude. Level up.
Oh my goodness.
I
That's spicy, dude.
I was certain Zuni was gonna be like, no, you can't be revived a 5th time.
It says
Well,
explicitly.
I guess I should say you're gonna take a long rest if you are done for the night. Right? Like, are you guys gonna turn in at the end of the night?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't imagine doing
Yeah.
anything else after
So
that.
you guys aren't going in the hole that was on the agenda.
Oh
We'll
no,
save,
the
we'll
whole
save that
thing
for
to
tomorrow.
us.
Okay. All right. So we're good with the hole. All right. So yeah, you guys will drink and eat and then turn in for the night. It's a
Kansas is
long
taking
rest.
a long shower tonight.
So-
You got teabagged.
So when you guys wake up, it'll be the new day. Are you guys heading to the Slayer's Stake, or are you skipping that and going after Floon? What's the agenda here?
I guess if it's a missing person, we should probably act on that first. The Slayer take is we're gonna have to hunt down the whatever they're gonna.
Remember, we got 3 days too for rebate there on.
Yeah, for Gilmore. Oh,
Gilmore.
that's right.
We're not getting that rebate.
Yeah, we should.
Like, we aren't, dude.
Should we stop at the Slayer's Take and then head to the port? I think that makes sense from a route perspective. Yeah, do we just say, okay, what's our job? Okay, yeah, we'll take care of that, and then we boogie over to the port and try and find this ding dong.
Yeah, I mean that sounds fine to me.
That works for me, dude.
All right. That sounds good. So we will have your contract ready to focus on the investigation of Floon. So does anybody need help with their character sheets and new items?
Probably with the tattoo, I'm gonna have to add in that bonus point.
What bonus point?
You get +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with unarmed strikes with the tattoo.
Gotcha. Yes, so you, it should be noted that you are, why is my chat window gone?
Okay, I'm going to bed. I gotta be up for work.
Alright,
There he
Right,
goes.
Oh yeah, Zuni, how many items can you be attuned to? Is it 2?
3.
3. All right.
So I'll just add +1 to your unarmed strikes, yes?
Yeah.
I'm also good with everything, so I'm gonna hop off now as well.
Nice, Otic.
There you go, just add a 1 there, and you are
I
good.
guess.
Sick, thank you.
Anybody else?
I put my bracers of archery in, and I have them set to equipped. It should I just do a quick roll to test? I guess. I don't know.
What? Yeah, sure. What does it do for your? Is it attack or damage?
Yeah, it's +2 attack. Oh, I'm sorry, +2 damage.
Aaron, did you ever figure out how to get your chat window back?
Yeah, I just had to reload.
Okay, I'm doing that now. Are you still streaming, Aaron?
Should I turn?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Doesn't matter.